Are you happy now, Abdallah? Are you happy?
Why is R9 still there?
Wait, what is my voice still there? Abdallah, are you happy right
Yeah, man.
Wait, no. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? See, guys, why do you have to hate? Why do you have to hate, man? Why do you have to hate? Stop hating. Okay, so guys, we're here for the UCL draw reaction as a Hangout. We have the group, so we're going to go into detail group by group. And then afterwards, we're going to now look at some latest transfers because we're hearing Gravenberch has moved. The Palladium move is still up in there, and a few dealings and goings are currently still happening. But before we get there,
Galaga to Tottenham Hotspur.
you're lying.
Yeah.
Is that real? Is that real?
Yeah.
We also have to talk about Kylian. Kylian, a contract extension.
No, okay, we don't have to talk about
If he
that. No, hold on. We'll get there. We will get there. So, guys, like the vid, subscribe if you're new, get a meal. I have my peanuts. These peanuts are amazing. Crunchy coconut peanuts, tropical sun, amazing peanuts. It's at your local Afro-Caribbean store. One of the best peanuts you'll ever have. And Purdy's, cut the damn check. Purdy's, I've given you enough promo. Cut the damn check, Purdy's. Cut the damn check. Purdy's refocus dark fruits, natural energy. So get your food, get your drink, get your meal, sit down and let the panel entertain you as we break down these group stages. Feel free to send in those dubs and super chats. Those super chats is what keeps this panel growing. And I thank you for your super chats and your donations. So I'm going to come first to the lawyer with this, though. Because let me first hit the thing before I hit the lawyer, bro. So Harvey Dent. I'm going to call you Harvey Dent. So Harvey Dent. Wow. The heck? Wait, can guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
happened?
Yeah,
Wait.
you're fine.
Wait, for some reason my screen just went blank.
HH dropped the brick. Oh my god. That's good.
Wait, so guys, can guys still view things still?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Everything's
can
fine.
view
Yeah.
things. Yeah, everything looks good.
Okay, so you can see me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what the hell? Okay,
It
yeah,
might
for
be
some,
the-
for some,
It might be the shades, man. It might be the shades.
yeah, it probably might be shit. Yeah, for some reason I can't see anything. Okay, wow. All right, so basically, here comes. This is the reality right now, man. So let me confess to us, and then we'll bring things down. So us, as a United fan, are you happy with that draw?
I think the Champions League is actually overrated. So there's that.
What?
Wait, hold up. Guys, hold up. It says the broadcast has ended. What the hell?
No, it's not.
We lied.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god, I'm a brick.
Oh,
I was
you
looking
are-
at another
you are-
window.
you are-
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm dropping the brick. Yeah, I'm dropping the brick. Yeah, I'm dropping
Oh
the
my
brick. Yeah.
god.
I had two StreamYards open. And I was looking at another StreamYard.
I'm looking
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the old hangout.
Yeah, I was looking at an
Oh
old
my
hangar. I was looking at an
God.
old hangar. Okay, so no. Oz, okay, so Harvey Dents.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because we can actually bring that because okay, so let me just bring this up. So,
Like I was saying, the Champions League is overrated. I want to go to the Europa League.
Throw another break, HH. You just said the Champions League is overrated, so just
But then
no. Okay. So Oz, let's get something to Oz. So you're telling me that you're afraid of coping mechanism, and
No, look.
and the Mets. So basically, you're saying that you are afraid of coping mechanism and the Mets Gala. Those are two guys you're afraid of. Just say your words. Fine.
Let me say this. If you wanted, if the few teams that you wanted in the group in the first part is Bayern, Napoli, PSG, and Barcelona. If you're a United fan, and somehow we got Bayern, and then you have City, who's getting freaking RB Leipzig and Red Stars Belgrade.
Can you talk about it? So, bro, Oz, we are not looking at you to do anything against Bayern Munich. So we're looking, bro. You know that second goes to the next round. So we're not. Let's look beyond Bayern. Let's go at Copenhagen and Galatasaray. So you're afraid? Just say you're afraid of Copenhagen and Galatasaray, and then we can have a discussion.
Look. I say that now, and then Copenhagen come out of nowhere. But I personally, we should be beating Copenhagen easily. 6 points right there.
Yes.
Galatasaray has too many X factors, what pisses me off. You have Mauro Icardi. You have Wilfred Zaha. You have.
Wait, hold on. We're repping Mauro Icardi in 2023.
No, I said X factor. X factor. Okay. We don't know what will happen. Because last time, Mauro Icardi, he used to pop off back in Italy. So just that. So we can't just forget about him all of a sudden. And Zaha, he was a very good player for Crystal Palace, and he loved to completely destroy United. So there's that. But look, if there's a team that could bottle this group, it's United, bro. United are literally HH. This is the same team that somehow bottled it, winning their first two.
Okay. No, and my response is on streets. My response is based on how much United has spent. Because remember, you spent 200 million on a Brazilian Beyblade from the favelas of Rio. So based on how much you've spent, if you don't come through this group with coping mechanism and Met Gala, what will you say about Ten Hag?
He's on fraud. I've already said this. He's on fraud watch right now. He is. Like, let's not pretend like United are
Eric Teabag.
All right, relax. I don't know. This Cunedinho, he's talking all this after he won his very first Champions League. Let's relax. All right, relax. You're still very small. Relax. Yeah. All right. Anyway, when we're talking about United, Ten Hag has this team playing a pressing system that can't press at the moment. And you have the likes of
wait. So you're saying that are you saying that Mount can't cook?
You saying Ronaldo doesn't press?
I've already considered this guy a flaw. 2 games
Stop
in,
it.
I've already
You can't do that.
No. I can't.
You can't do that.
I can't.
No, you can't. No, actually, you can't because you've got to give him time.
This is the same
time.
Time
Is the great healer. Time is the great healer.
The
This is
left
the
back
same-
is also Sergio Reguilon, by the way.
Oh my god,
We're
I
not gonna
can't
speak on that.
believe
We're not
you
gonna speak on
bought
that.
him.
That's that.
Yo,
We're
you,
not gonna-
you, you guys better get hammered about all these loan offers.
Okay. Wait, hold up. Since Oz is just being so negative here, does anybody here feel that United will bottle this group apart from the pessimist Oz?
Yes,
Can I
yes,
speak-
yes.
can
Can I speak on this?
Okay, AK. So you're saying
can.
that. Okay, so AK, you're saying that you will not be surprised if United don't come. And also, Streets, talk to me. So you're saying that you will not be surprised if United don't make it through a group that has Copenhagen and Galatasaray.
HH, let's
Eche,
just
let me speak. Okay, Eche,
Wait,
Wait, no. Let me go to AK first. AK first, and then to you. AK.
let's just cast Bayern aside because I do not want to see what Harry Kane does to that defense. Let's just cast Bayern aside for
Yeah.
now. Let's look at Galatasaray. I was watching the draw today with my dad. My dad's a United fan, and he was telling me how, especially like in the 80s and 90s, that Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, all those teams, they were hell to go to for English teams because they had such a great atmosphere. Now the quality is not the same in the Turkish league, but the atmosphere still remains. And looking at United's record away from home against the top 9 in the Prem, I wouldn't be surprised if United, with the captain they have, who tends to lose it in like intense moments, Bruno Fernandes, he tends to lose it in tense moments. I won't be surprised if United bottle it in Turkey and somehow draw against Copenhagen and just something goes wrong. at home.
But okay, do you know why I'm confused? When I did the draw reaction, we had Jay Jokin in 8K Ultra HD say, give me Bayern, bring me Bayern.
Yeah.
And some United fans are saying that I want Bayern, this is an easy dub. So I'm confused.
Yeah.
So my thing that should
Apparently we getting slapped.
it's really my thing, like, should I be believing Oz? Is Oz the truth sayer or is Jay Jokin the truth sayer? AK, talk to me. Who should I be believing?
I think you should be believing Oz more. He seems like more of a realist.
Or why? Because he's a lawyer.
No. I mean, I'll be honest. No team with Mount is going to cook in the UCL.
Yeah, is he a winner, man? Put respect on his there. Come on.
Kenny, relax. Kenny, we're not repping that pass in 2020 anymore. We're not. That pass is expired.
Anthony also.
Yeah. Shout out to your boy Anthony.
Anthony as well.
Okay. Ablai. So what's your take here with United and this group then?
I've watched the group. I'm gonna just take out Bayern a little, like what AK said, because I was the Galatasaray playoff in terms of them making the UCL. They have a lot of difference maker. Zaha, Icardi, Ziyech. So many of their players are a difference maker, and when you give those chances to those players, they will punish you. Remember, Luke Shaw, Malaysia will not be back until January. Those two of them are out until January. That's why they're going for Sergio Reguilon. Both those two are out. Imagine Lisandro Martinez getting injured. You're gonna have having Maguire and Lindelof as centre back.
But Maguire is an England international, so where you trying to say?
I'm telling you that defense, even
Don't
if
start rubbing him now, HH. Don't start rubbing him now.
even if they get Amrabat, the way Ten Hag wants to play, the midfielder combination he has cannot work for his system. And
Okay. So you're telling me that you see Galatasaray and Bayern coming to the group?
Yes,
Because nobody makes it. Because let's just be real. With all due disrespect, no one is here for coping mechanisms. So we're disregarding them. So you're looking at Galatasaray.
I will not be shocked if FC, Copenhagen, or
Stop it. Apply, stop it. See, apply. The fact that you can't even say their name properly means that we're not repping them. So stop it. No. See, apply. You always. Why do you always go to an extreme? Why do you always go to this extreme? Why?
Relax, easy. I will not be surprised though. But this is a UCL. Anything is possible. You know that.
No.
Okay, Kenny.
Let's be real. Man, you have no excuse not to come out of that group.
No excuse.
Like, yeah, we know
You're right.
Like Galatasaray. We have no excuse. We know, Turkish club away stuff and all that stuff, but still, there's no excuse. They should easily finish second. There's no excuse.
I'm with Kenny. This is the same Galatasaray that barely beat Molde It's from a Norwegian team.
No,
We
respect
should be
Mulder,
beating
respect
Galatasaray
Mulder.
easily, but I don't trust this team enough.
No.
That-
That's why I
yeah.
think if United don't make it through this group, someone must be held to task. Whether it's the players got let down, the manager got let down. Because I'm sorry, like you see, people say Galatasaray. Yes, you can have a fortress of a stadium that's tough to go to, but Galatasaray in the late 90s, early 2000s isn't Galatasaray now. Because that Galatasaray team, it was a fortress. They were much better back then. It's still a fortress, but they're not as good as they were, because back then it was actually a good quality team. Plus the home ground was tough.
Let's
not
build
it's not about the quality of the team that United are facing. It's the fact that whenever United go away, they just mentally collapse. That's on them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
United with the quality that they have,
But
have
AK,
no
based on how
excuse
much
of
you've
getting
seen,
out.
AK, I'm sorry, I'm not going to use mentality stats. Based on how much you've spent, the amount of money you've put down, it's your problem if you put down money on trash. There's no excuse to not come out of this group.
Yeah, that's their problem. That's the whole issue I see with United.
I will say, Elijah.
Yeah,
Elijah, and then I'll continue to Elijah.
So so I did some research, which is fantastic. So United against the three big Turkish teams, so Besiktas, Galatasaray, and Fenerbahce. United barely has a winning record overall against those teams. They've played them 14 times. They've only won 6 games, drawn 3, and lost 5. In those 5 losses, the majority were away from home. So they don't do that great in Turkey. Just because you are a big club does not mean that a certain opponent will not turn up on a certain day. So if you are underestimating these Turkish teams, you may be committing a very, very big mistake.
No, but Elijah, it's not underestimating. But is it wrong to say that United should be coming out of this group? Because remember, because what I'm saying is you should beat Copenhagen home and away. You should beat Galatasaray at home.
And
you should take like a point away at Galatasaray.
Even with Copenhagen, United only has a 50% win rate at Copenhagen.
Elijah, we're not repping Copenhagen in 2023. We're not doing that, bro.
Here's the problem we always make. Here's the big mistake we always make. We always do oh man, they're not that great. You should be able to run them over, this, that, and the third. And then when you get slapped up, what are you going to say now? That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying Manchester United should get through this group because they are Manchester United. That's the end all be all. Your club,
no.
I'm just saying.
It's no. I'm not even using name tags because I don't believe in that crap. So I'm not saying, because you're Man United. I'm saying that based on the team that United have, they're clearly the second best team in this group. Now, granted, a group is a group, and the second best or first best doesn't always go through. But based on what I see, what's based on the players that Galatasaray have, and who FC Copenhagen have, and who United have, and who Bayern have, Bayern are the best team in this group.
But it's
United are the second best team in this group. So it's basically, and here's the thing. All because you're the second best team doesn't give you a divine right to go through. All because you're the best team doesn't give you a divine right. But what I'm saying though is if in any event United don't go through, people should be held to task.
But this is the same Copenhagen that drew with City last year, am I wrong?
We were down to 10 men thanks to a garbage goal, Sergio Gomez. It was thanks to him.
So hey,
wait. So are really making an argument for FC Copenhagen?
No.
I will.
Come on, man.
No,
man, you have the players there. There's no excuses.
Kenny, there's no excuse, bro.
Especially Copenhagen.
Because all this stuff, like,
come on, man.
So I can see for me, that's the bit about YouTube. Because see, if I said this on like BT or Sky, I'd never be invited back. We're not repping FC Copenhagen. I'm sorry, I'm not. We're not repping these guys. With all due disrespect, these guys are finishing with 0 points, max 3 or 4.
Yeah. You know the problem with United, HH. The problem I see is that Erik ten Hag is so obsessed with putting down his system that he forgets that a good coach, what he does is with the players he has, he creates a system or he creates a plan where it maximizes their strengths and minimizes their weaknesses. Now, I understand that you want to have a long-term project and everything as United coach, but like okay, I know this project is not going to start this year because I don't have the players, I don't have the reinforcement. Now, last years, it was Ronaldo who didn't press. Now, if now United won't press, if now United don't get the ball quickly, if now United doesn't do the things the manager does, is it to blame on the direction on the owners of United? Well, maybe partly but you also have to understand you can't get all the players in one summer. So now, let's go on. Why is Erik ten Hag playing a style of football that he isn't able to play with his players he has? I don't understand. Is he so unflexible as a coach?
No. What I think is the problem.
I don't know.
No, because the problem is Ten Hag shows that he's flexible. We saw it last season. He knew that he couldn't play this pressing football last season, and he had to change it. The problem is you can't just be like, all right, I'm gonna cater to these players until my philosophy. You have to put your philosophy into place at some point in your career. You can't just do it. Oh, maybe in 3 years from now.
I don't know. I don't agree with that.
At some point,
because
you can't just do it 3 years from now.
Yeah, but I get that. But like, forget about the word philosophy. It sounds so wow. And the truth is, last year, 2 years ago, or last year, Madrid was playing low block, counter-attacking football. Next year, with almost the same, with almost the same footballers, we're playing high press, stealing all balls in high line, and we're playing attacking football. You see both teams in a span of 1 year, and it has changed completely with almost the same players. So I don't buy this. I really don't buy this. Like, I feel like there is a part, and I backed Ten Hag when I backed the signing of Ten Hag by United, by the way, and I still back him. I think he has talent, but like, bro, I think it's partly to blame Ten Hag in this. Like, I'm not buying that thing. Football is very fast. One thing changes in a season, and the next one is everything is different. So I don't know. I don't buy this thing of 5 years.
No. Okay, but Paul, if you look at that group, should United be expected to make it out of that group, or would you say it's fine if they don't?
No. I mean, this is the easiest thing. Look, is United the second best team on paper in that group? I think we can all agree. At least
yes.
the second best. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, of course, Galatasaray, but they're very strong at home. Of course, they can do the surprise at the Old Trafford. Okay, that's fine. But like, and it can happen. It's football. It's not like you're gonna pass 100% because you're just on paper the second best team, but you are expected to win. Like, imagine if I go here as Real Madrid fan and I say, because we don't have Thibaut Courtois and we don't have Eder Militao and we don't have Vinicius probably on the first games of UCL, which are the three worst injuries we could have had, the three most important players. I say, no, Napoli is gonna go first and Berlin is gonna go second. Doesn't make sense. Come on. It's just that it's not, and we all know that they should be. It's what you say. They have to be held accountable if they don't go through. And also agrees, by the way.
So Smas, you look at that and you expect easy dub for Bayern, where like literally the only difficulty for Bayern is Galatasaray away and maybe United away, but Bayern should be easy.
I want the perfect record. I want Man United get slapped in the Allianz Arena. If he loses one game, he's on thin ice with me, okay? We bought all his targets. He wanted the DM. We're gonna buy Pilinia. He wanted Harry Kane. We bought Harry Kane. All his targets. He wanted. We bought him.
Sorry to cut you off.
No
Please,
excuses.
Wait, hold on.
No excuses anymore.
Let him buy Chaluba too, please. Buy Chaluba.
Okay, let me ask this to everyone in the panel. Do Bayern get maximum points in this group? Or is that being disrespectful?
No.
I think
As much as we play on Manu away, Manu at home, like they're a serious team. I think like tonight versus at home.
Kenny, how serious? How serious?
No.
So can you say that Kane cannot drop a two-piece at Old Trafford? He can't drop a two-piece.
No, he can, but I think they'll probably draw. I don't think they will beat them. I think they'll draw. But I think they will probably.
We're all repping Kane as a big game player now. Is that what we're doing?
No, I don't think it's.
No, this is a group stage, man. It's a group stage. It's a group stage.
Group stage. Like coming the semis, we'll see him flop.
I think they'll get at least 15. At least 15.
No, I think we're gonna win all the games.
No. You see, for me, look, I think that's for me. I see United holding firm at home. Like, they'll beat Copenhagen twice. I think they'll beat Galatasaray twice. I think they'll beat United at the Allianz. I think United can either win or draw at Old Trafford. So I think, 15, maybe something like 15. But here's the thing, though, is that if Kane wants to start part, this is where you start. Kane can start part against Copenhagen. I think he can get I expect a minimum of a 4-piece in both legs against Copenhagen. So he can fully start part against those guys. All right, guys, so let me take some doors and we'll move to Group B. So shout out to 14 UCLs. Thank you for the dog, man. Mbappe's PSG career legacy at stake. LSG groped. We will get to LSG. We'll get to LSG.
If Mbappe
is not signing that contract.
If Mbappe plays Europa League, HH. Oh my God.
Paul, we'll get there. No. We'll get there. We'll get there. Sorry.
We have a receipt. We have a receipt, HH.
14 UCLs. Imagine facing death. So basically, I'm on death row and I'm trying to call my lawyer, but my lawyer is in a YouTube hangout or a space. They say, yo, chill. Let me look. You guys just support this new guy. I'm in a space. So basically, I literally got convicted on death row because my lawyer was too busy talking about that Greenwood should be allowed back to United on a space. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Shout out to Latin Rosario. Oh, now Eric Ten Hag is on fraud watch. Lavad lad, you were deriding him when it came to Cristiano, you clown. Don't switch up now. Streets don't forget. Oh, do you want to respond to that? I think this was the that you want to respond to this?
Are we going to say last season Eric Ten Hag did not do well? Is that what we're doing now? Because last time I checked, that was one of Man United's best seasons.
So okay, but were you repping him last year when he got it? Did you rep him?
I said he was a good man. I didn't say he was a bad manager. I just say he's on fraud watch at the moment. Simple as. You can't be on.
Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Casey, PS5 merchants, IGN, and GameStop, Starfield. Look. This is a separate. No. I still read GameStop. I'm old school. Those Starfield reviews are looking a bit tricky. That's what I'm saying. It's not enough for me to buy an Xbox Series S. It's looking a bit tricky. I'm getting my Baldur's Gate 3 next week, man. Shout out to Baldur's Gate, bro. Jay Jokin, didn't Bayern lose at home in 2012 to an outstanding Chelsea team with one of the greatest players of all time in Drogba in there?
Fucking hate that.
Oh wow!
It was divine intervention.
I think it was skill. Bro. So Jay Jokin, I think it was skill. No, I think it was. I mean,
dominating that game.
No. Jay Jokin, you can't compare this United team to one of the greatest UCL teams of all time, which was that Chelsea 2012 team.
No, it wasn't.
RDS the hater. Can someone please add UCL subtitles? Top left, isn't it? RDS, you're a loser, bro. RDS, you're a loser, man. You're a loser. So no one cares, bro. Nermit Patel. Why is there Chelsea and Liverpool fans here?
Can I speak?
No. Let me respond. Do you know why? Because we've won the Champions League more recently than your club. How about that? Because correct me if I'm wrong. The last time Barca won the UCL was in 2015.
Yo, relax.
Relax.
Yeah. I mean, look.
You see, that's the easiest answer right there. You see six of them babies.
Daddy Oos. Oh God, Daddy Oos. Samasi, is Bomian winning a second CL in the same decade?
Yes,
he's come back after a long time.
He's back. Look. Okay, it's UCL since he's back. So guys, let's move over to Group B now. So hold up. Let me bring up. So Group B. Let's hold on to Group B. So
Arsenal are the luckiest.
Guys, let's keep it.
Are we going back to the Europa League?
Guys, let's keep it a stack. No. Okay. Here's the thing. Arsenal. Now, guys, here's the thing. You only have to focus on camera lens and the Dutch PS2 because Sevilla run a Ponzi scheme. Sevilla aim for third. They can get into Europa and get the Europa money. So you just actually have to worry about Sevilla.
You need to respect.
No, because Paul needs to actually explain what Sevilla have been doing for the past few years. So
basically,
yeah. Okay, what's it called? So Barry,
what's up,
Arsenal? This is good for Arsenal, man. Talk to me,
bro. This is the best group they could have had. You know, it's been
yes.
It's been years since they've been in the UCL. So I mean, Sevilla.
6 years. 6 years to be exact.
You know me, La Liga merchant. Sevilla, they haven't been looking good this year at all. It's like a remake of last year in the beginning, so it's not looking good for them.
Worse.
Lens, they're not the same team as they used to be last year. They lost some key players, including my boy Fofana, who was playing with Cristiano, and PSV. You know, they also doesn't look as good as they were last year, but I still put my money on them. So I'd say Arsenal top the group and PSV comes second. And Sevilla, they're gonna go to Europe and do their thing.
Oh, yeah, standard. I mean, okay, so does anyone here not believe that Arsenal top this group?
AJ, let me go. I think.
Oh my! They top the group easily.
Watching Sevilla's because
Wait, hold on, Abdullah, go for it.
Because for me, Sevilla are the king of Europa. I don't even know what they are doing in this Champions League.
I know.
So for me, I'm taking it out. But this is the problem I'm having with Arsenal. Arsenal doesn't have an Europa pedigree. Remember the Europa League, they lost to Sporting Lisbon at home. So if you're gonna be losing to a team like Sporting Lisbon, I'm not gonna be surprised if you're losing to Sevilla or PSV. I won't be even Mr. RBS Lens Glass, whatever their name is. I'm not be surprised if they lose to them. So will I put Arsenal first? Maybe possibly second, but I won't be surprised if Sevilla or PSV touch them.
It's Sevilla. The L is silent. The L is silent. Sevilla.
Whatever you call it, Sevilla.
It's Sevilla. The L is silent, man. Paul is here. Paul wants to be happy, man. I can pronounce it properly, bro. Sevilla. Just look at it. Look at it as Sevilla. Sevilla. Just to like that. Please. Thank you.
Sevilla will not be happy. I said Arsenal will not. See, the problem is
I'm like Sevilla going to the Sevilla. They're aiming for freaking third, bro.
I know that.
So basically, you're pretty much saying that PSV and Cameroon Lens are gonna do better than Arsenal.
Yes, for me.
Oh my god.
Wait,
look,
HH,
hold it. AK, go for it. AK.
For me.
I think Arsenal should get 18 out of 18 points.
Stop it. AK, stop it.
No. HH, look at this group. I mean, I'll be honest. I think LC Lens finished second. LC Lens finished second, even though they lost a couple of players. They've replaced them quite well. I think they have the guy, the striker that Chelsea wanted.
Why?
Yeah, they have him. Sevilla are just crap. I mean, I don't know what they're doing.
No. AK, they're not crap. They're running a scheme.
Okay,
my thing is that no. Look, it's like it's like that kind of Venn diagram. So they come third, they go into Europa League, they win Europa League, which means you have to come back into the Champions League. Then they forced themselves to now go in third. Because Sevilla know that they have no chance of winning the Champions League, but they have a better chance of winning the Europa League, which also comes with the money you earn from going into the Champions League and winning the Europa League. So basically, it's a Ponzi scheme.
I guess so it is. But I call this group the group of the Moroccans because I think PSV, Sevilla, and I think LC Lens all have a Moroccan in that group. So I think Arsenal will finish first quite easily. I think LC Lens will finish second. PSV will go to Europe and Sevilla.
Yeah. Kenny.
How many points did Arsenal get in the Europa League last year? In the group stages?
Kenny's don't.
Basically, this is a Europa League type group. I'm sorry, like is this really the Champions League?
No, Kenny, you're not lying. Kenny's not lying. This is a Europa group.
Yeah. Basically, I think PSG played against Arsenal last year. They were in the same group in the Europa League as well last season. So let's be real. Arsenal, they should be dominating this team. If they don't finish second, you should. I
will judge Arsenal if they don't make it out of this group. Like for me, Arsenal should finish first. But even if they don't finish first, towards second,
but they have the bottle gene. Let's say.
You go 60 for 60 in this group, bro. There's no second.
Yeah, no, there's no second place. They have to finish first. I'm sorry.
What's PSV, Lens, and a team who are aiming for third? Come on, bro.
Let's roll that. They should finish first. There's no excuse for them to not finish first. Lens as well is like their first time in the Champions League series. I don't know how many decades. Sevilla
didn't PSV they won against Arsenal last season.
Yeah, they beat Arsenal last season, bro.
No, but you see that, and you know that Arsenal used to put like the teams used to put in the Europa League. Like this is Champions League. They're gonna put serious team this time. But let's be real, they should finish first easily. They have the best. They have the best team by far. Like by far.
Because let's see. People will call me because people always say, "Oh, you're an Arsenal hater." I think Arsenal are an outside team to go far in the UCL. I think Arsenal can go far in the UCL as an outside team.
Sorry, Paul.
No, Barry.
Oh no, if they finish first, then who knows? Maybe they can get an opponent in the run of 16 that's favorable. And they can go to
because my thing is, like if they finish first and they get the second place of group. They get the second place of group E.
Yeah.
Or G. Yes.
Or even Barcelona's group as well.
Hold on, sorry. Let me put this in proper. Because if they get second place of group E, no. If they get the second place of group G.
You mean group F?
No, group H. Actually, I'm one.
G and H.
You know what?
There's a couple of them.
It's the second place because my thing is that second place could be Porto. That is easy. Second place in E could be Bozo FC, which ain't easy. Second place of Group G could be Leipzig, which ain't easy.
Wait, are you?
They should be Bozo FC, even Leipzig as well. They should be.
Bozo FC is tricky. Leipzig is tricky. I mean, no. I mean,
Leipzig is not tricky. They lost all their best players.
Okay.
Guardiol, Nkunku.
Look, put it this way: if they come top and they get, let's say, a Group E second place or a Group G second place, even H second place, I think they should advance.
They would be you are doing something wrong here. Arsenal lack mentality when it comes to European pedigree. So even if they finish first or second, I am not putting my money on Arsenal Football Club to go toe-to-toe with Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester City, or whoever they come second or first with. So we have to be very, very vocal when it comes to Champions League.
No. But you have to understand. Did Leipzig have any pedigree when they got? Wait, did they make the semis in the last COVID season? There can always be a team that just shocks people and goes far. Like, I know, what's it called? People say, "Oh, Ajax have no." That Ajax team had no UCL pedigree. Their team in '95 did, but that team in 2019 had no freaking pedigree. It was a bunch of no names who made it to the semifinals and completely schooled Real Madrid.
Yes, at home. But this is what you are doing now. Arsenal has already guessing themselves they can win the Champions League with Mikel.
No. Forget those guys. All I'm saying is that the way Arsenal play, I think, is actually beneficial for the kind of space you're given in the Champions League. So if Arsenal don't get any key injuries and everything, and they're guys who I think can have a good run, they're not winning it. Like they're not winning it. So for me, I think like semis max. Semis max.
But this is it now. Let me put in the spot here. Let's say Arsenal finish first and they face Napoli, who finish second in Madrid group. They are not beating Napoli. Forget about that. That's a no.
No, wait. But I just told you that. It depends on which group they get. Obviously, if you're getting a Napoli, then no. But if they are facing a Bozo FC or they're facing a freaking an FC Porto. If they're facing like an FC Porto, if they face like an FC Porto or a Leipzig, they should beat Leipzig or an FC Porto.
Arsenal could be a Napoli.
I don't think so.
Arsenal could be a Napoli.
Yes,
they definitely could.
Porto away is a very difficult stadium to go to. So yes, in Emirates, yes, but Porto away, it is very difficult to. You can't beat them in that Diago Stadium. It is very difficult.
I disagree. I disagree because we went over twice and hung 6 on them.
Yeah, but that's Liverpool.
Porto. That's Liverpool, though.
Yeah, for me, Arsenal over 2 legs. I don't think they beat Napoli. Over 2 legs because I'm looking at how many goals Napoli will score at home.
Napoli will score goals. Kvaratskhelia.
No, Napoli. Like, it's different. They have a different manager. It might not be the same.
It does not matter. They play the same way. Napoli will score
goals. No. See, that's I'm with Ken because I always said Napoli had 2 huge losses, which was Kim and Spalletti. Spalletti was a huge loss, but we'll get there. Let me get to Dubinsky's. Shout out to John Jones. Pulisic gonna dunk on Mbappe, Europa League. Jesus. We'll get there. Don't worry, we'll get. No. My thing though is we'll get there because that's PSG group scares the living daylights out of me, but we'll get there. Jay Jokin. Barcelona versus Liverpool Europa final headed here. God forbid. God forbid.
I triple dare Xavi.
No, J-Chokin, I promise right now,
Not gonna happen.
if we're seeing a Barcelona Liverpool Europa League final, I will bet everything I own Xavi will not be the manager in that Europa League final.
I triple dare Xavi to make
That's a
you.
good final, man.
I triple
Wait,
dare
hold on,
Xavi.
we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, shout out to AR. Wait, hold on. Wait, shout out to get there. So AR, with all due disrespect, we're going to slap every team in our group, Bayern or Barca, in the next round. If not, it's easy pass to the semis. Gatlock, that's 426. Gatlock, if you listen, that's 40. That's 40-26. 40-26. Gatlock, 40-26.
HH, see what you've done? You're feeding their ego. You're feeding their ego. You're saying, oh, they're going to get to the semis. You're literally feeding them.
I said, no. I said, no. Let's understand what I'm saying.
Wait. Is AR?
I said semis max. Semis max doesn't mean that they will make it to the semis. I said they have the potential to. Doesn't mean they will. Bro, nobody can predict the future. Nobody can. I'm just saying
also,
that they could be a surprise team.
And also, HH, don't forget the only time and first time Arteta managed in the UCL, he fumbled the bag against a mid team, which was Lyon.
Well, look who was so sick. Okay, hold on. Let's move. Next group. We'll move. Let's move. Next group. So, Group C. So, Paul, I think you're up, bro. I think you're up, mi amigo. I think you're up. So, Group C is we got Napoli, Real Madrid, bragging rights, and the Workers' Union. So, Paul, I think we can all agree that Napoli is a big start. It's going to be okay. Let's be fair. We assume it's a shootout between Napoli and Real Madrid. Are we right, or are we disrespecting Union Berlin? Could Berlin maybe be a bit of a tricky thing, or do you think it's between Real and Napoli for who comes out of this group?
Listen, I feel like first of all in the Champions League, one of the things that is most important and that doesn't translate so well into league competitions is experience, and that's why, for example, I think teams like Arsenal can suffer a little bit. They're being long without being in the UCL, and maybe a lot of their players are young, and also haven't played UCL ball. So I don't know if that affect teams like them. So in that sense, I'm thinking, for example, I'm thinking of the last Napoli run, and I think, to be honest, and I don't care they're in our group, whatever. They disappointed me a little bit, to be honest. They disappointed me.
But sorry, very, very quickly. But my response to that is, I feel they were so focused on the Serie that they were like, the main priority was the Serie because that's meant way more to the fans than the UCL.
Bro, they already.
So now that they now got that, it's now okay. Now we can now really. I would never for 1 minute thought that they took the UCL as seriously as the Serie.
Osimhen did get injured as well for the first leg of that.
True, yeah.
Fair enough. But they already had the Serie practically won. If I'm not like if they already had like an 8 or 12 point gap or something like that. Like, it was crazy. I don't know. Still, like HH. Obviously, Real Madrid should go first in this group. I think Spalletti not being the manager anymore, I think it's important. But I will say that people have to understand that for the probably 2 first UCL games, Vini won't be for us. You have to understand that at least 2 of our 3 most important players, Courtois and Militao, which are undeniably pillars of this team, are gone for the season. So that already, I mean, again, if we don't make it out of this group, it's an embarrassment. I want to make this clear. I don't care what the fuck happens.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, even if we play with our B team, we should win. We should at least get second. Even if we play with an entire B team and youngsters, we should go at least second, right, in this group. But yeah, you also like. I'm just laying the ground for future KO opponents. Like, if we get a big team in the quarterfinals or round of 16, like, bro, what do you want us to do? We don't have our main goalkeeper. We don't have our main center back, and we probably lack. We don't know about Vinicius.
So, okay. So you're basically saying that you don't see Real winning this UCL without Courtois and Militao.
Well, you see, there is a trick here. This is the problem. When Real Madrid is against a wall, I think it gets stronger because you know what? One thing that happens a lot is that our players, people will think I'm arrogant by saying this. Our players, especially in league games, you can see, not now, but in previous seasons, you could see them not giving a fuck. Like you could see them going back, looking back, and seeing Militao and Courtois, and that monster Courtois, and thinking, I won't run that much. You know, I'm not gonna make the extra effort. I'm not gonna make myself bleed to save that goal. I think now, knowing that the people who saved their asses many times are down, I think we'll have a much more focused team, and that can actually be very dangerous because I think this team focused can be absolutely like this midfield is crazy. Like I don't have words for it.
Paul, what of your stuff on Alot? What of Alot as a goalkeeper? Alot.
Listen, if we're gonna miss Courtois. I mean, I don't think we're not winning the UCL just because when you don't have that keeper, when you don't have those area players, you suffer a lot. But
because look, see, Navas was good. Was he outstanding? He made critical saves, but he wasn't like the greatest keeper in the world. So them losing Courtois is not the end of the world.
No. I don't know about that because for me, Courtois, time will tell. For me, Courtois has had the best run I've ever seen in my entire life, and probably in history of a goalkeeper. I don't think people realize how fucking crazy it was because he not only did it on the UCL. When I say he did it in every fucking league game, Barcelona fans can agree, can tell you that. It was.
No, it's been money. Courtois has been money. It's been money.
But anyways, yeah.
Okay. Let me come to us in this semester. So us, you're looking at this group of Madrid, Napoli, and your boys. Madrid and Napoli, or should we be looking at Union Berlin as an outsider? Because I think we're disregarding Braga.
What, the Napoli group?
Yeah, Napoli group. Yeah.
Let's be real.
Oh god.
They just signed the manager for Al-Nassr, so I have no idea what Napoli is going to be like in this group. I'll be honest, because
Spalletti is I believe Spalletti is the biggest loss for Napoli, and also they lost Kim as well. Yeah.
No, yeah, absolutely. Spalletti is a big deal right now, and losing Kim Min-jae. So
yeah.
This is a whole new Napoli. This is not going to be the same Napoli we saw last season. This is not going to be that same free-flowing. We don't know. I don't actually know much about Rudy Garcia. And honestly, if you're coming from Saudi, I don't know what your credentials were to get into that Napoli job.
But he has coached Roma before. He has coached in Europe before.
Remember when he
coached Marseille as well? In case you know about him.
He said perform in the COVID year. He was coaching Lyon.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, look, it's gonna be. I feel like Madrid should walk this group. I'll be honest, because you're not getting that same Napoli group, and the other two, I don't remember who they were, but they're definitely not important because Madrid are probably the best. Yeah, Braga. The only problem I see is Union Berlin, and to call them the workers' union is actually a very wild statement. By the way. So we're gonna have to hold you to that for a second.
Hey, relax. I say it out of love. I say that.
But he's kind of right.
Just a quick thing. To be fair,
right.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Paul and Smasi. Paul first, and then go to Smasi. Paul, what are you saying?
I wanted to add just that. To be fair, this group is kind of the default group. Like in terms of we have the monster team, which is Madrid. We have a hard team, which is Napoli. We have a team that shouldn't get past, but can be a surprise like Union. And then we have the Cenicienta, like I call it. We have the princess there, which is Braga. I mean, have you seen their stadium? Like, no disrespect. But,
oh my god!
Yeah.
Respect Braga.
Looks like it's on.
No, I respect, but like, let's not say they are. I don't know, like they're not. Union Berlin, I rate them much more than Braga, to be honest. Maybe they're surprised, but I don't know.
Wait, to all the people in the chat starting to rep Rudy Garcia, let's not forget that was a one-off game. Everybody's sounding like, oh, yeah, they beat City. It was one game. Anything could happen in a one-off game. So don't start repping Rudy Garcia out of nowhere just because he beat City. That was one game.
Wait, hold up. This can't be their stadium. Hold on.
Yes, this is.
Yes,
Ooh.
yes, it
Is
is.
it
Yes.
on the cliff?
It is.
Braga?
And-
Yeah, Braga's-
Look it up, please. Just
yeah, that's the stadium.
Yeah, that's a
Wait, what?
Yeah.
yeah, no. Look at photos. Like at both north and south, basically of the stadium, there is no seats. Like it's just
Yeah.
a mountain.
This, oh my god.
HH, this is
beautiful,
what
man.
I'm
Look at
very
the view.
angry. I'm very
Wait, no.
angry.
My thing is, wait. First of all, has this passed UCL standard?
No,
Are they actually allowed to use this in the Champions League?
HH.
Because, bro, this is UCL standard, bro.
HH,
He should have been Marseille.
Wait. Also, I was
Guys,
saying.
shut up, Ken.
Who has the better stadium, Lyon or Braga?
Barcelona, bro.
This might be a debate. It might be a debate.
At least Luton-
man.
at least
Wait,
Luton
hold on. So, Samasi, rep Union Berlin, man. Rep, give us an argument for Union Berlin.
Union Berlin is what I call German efficiency at its finest. They don't want position. They don't want to play great football. They say you can have all the position. You can have the ball. They're great at free kicks. They're great at corners. 70% of their goals are corners. Paul, I advise you, don't let them take any corners. Forget about. They're gonna
So basically,
score.
set piece FC. Set piece FC.
There's set pieces FC. It's unbelievable what they're doing. So it's gonna be hard to play against them.
Wait,
They're
hold
very
up.
efficient. with their
HH, this
chances.
makes me very angry. I can't lie.
Wait, no. This can't be real. Hold up. Wait a
Wait, are you
minute.
seeing the north and south side of the stadium?
Wait, hold up. Are those rocks?
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
Is that a
No, that's crazy. What?
Wait, no. Sorry, no.
No, but this is good. If Valverde
Is that
shoots-
so? Are those? So those are like. Is that's a rocky structure? They have the.
Yeah, I said it. It's
The
like on
heck
the
is
cliff.
this?
Is that a
It's like a
quarry?
cliff.
The hell is this,
You know what? HH,
They're living in the
mountains.
mountains.
bro?
You
Bro,
need
this
to
is
go
the
on top of the
Champions
mountain
League.
and
What the
just-
hell is this?
Yeah, don't pay.
Yo,
Don't pay
is-
for
Heck.
don't
Wait,
pay
did
for
they actually
this.
put the board?
HH,
They put the board on top of the mountain.
HH.
No, guys,
I'm
no,
actually
sorry.
very angry looking.
Nah, this is guys. I am tuning into this guy's home because what? Wait, what?
Listen, just go on top of the mountain and just see the game.
Wait a minute. So a random guy off the road can just walk in and
Oh
watch
my
and watch
God.
the stuff.
Yeah, you can watch the game from there.
Hold on. I can just climb up. I can climb up to the rocks, put my picnic thing down, and watch from up top. Guys, what is this? The hell is this? Guys, this ain't UCL standard, bro.
This
my
is
God.
This makes me very angry.
You remember in Nigeria when we have uncompleted building? This is exactly how it is.
this is why the SEO.
Tell me, you remember in our country uncompleted building?
That's not completed view. This is.
Completed building is disgusting. That's terrible.
This is bad, guys. Nah.
Wait, HH, can I
No,
speak?
guys, come on,
No,
guys,
no.
come on. This you can't do. You can't. do-
Shut the fuck up. Is that a fucking tombstone right there? Are you kidding me? Is that a
That's,
fucking
no, it's not.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
what-
no, that's-
Oh my God.
Never,
Is that
never, no.
Oh my.
Between these
HH, I need to speak on
guys, HH,
Okay, wait, hold on. AK, go for it. AK.
I'm looking at this and it makes me very angry because this is the team that beat Marseille. So
Really?
yes, Braga beat Panathinaikos, who beat Marseille. So my
Marseille
team.
bums.
Can you please put my team in the Blick Academy? Because my team
Yeah.
basically let a half-built stadium near a mountain compete in the UCL.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay.
Fun, Mark.
My thing is that okay. You have to have at least 100 footballs at the ready, because if let's say you have Cristiano hit a free kick, bro, nobody's going to fetch that ball from the other side of town.
Imagine
because once that ball goes, that ball is out of there, bro.
No,
You know?
Who's the clever
H-
person that
imagine-
decided to build a stadium over there? Like, what's going on?
No, but see, Kenny. Okay, fine. You need to build up. At least put a barrier. At least have a barrier there,
There's no
Bro, it's-
barrier.
bro.
bro, imagine if Harry Kane's
My thing is that a sheep or a donkey or a deer can just waltz in. Like, if I'm a deer, I'm like, hold on, there are no barriers here. Let me just walk in. What is this? The hell is this?
Imagine Harry Kane's
Oh,
penalty
man.
against France in this stadium, bro.
Oh, relax.
I mean, I just
All right, okay, look, my shots was okay.
AJ, so you're talking about this stadium. What of Luton Town Stadium that look like an apartment?
But I'm like, here's the difference. Luton Town are in the Premier League. This is the Champions League. This is supposed to be the creme de la creme. So the champions, and if there's an earthquake, what happens? That's my thing. Shout out to John Jones. Messi coming back to carry Ferran and Rafinha. Well, Messi, he ain't coming back to Barca. What are you
We're
talking
gonna need
about?
more than Messi to do that.
That thing is gone, bro. Just looking, one small earthquake and Braga FC gets liquidated. Bro, I said again, it's messed up, man. All right, so
AJ,
what's
can I speak on Madrid and Napoli?
okay, go for it, bro. Go for it.
Thank God Paul is here. Paul, you can correct me if I'm wrong. With Madrid, they tend not to start. When it comes to UCL, they start very slow when it comes to Madrid. I've watched them a lot. This is not the first time.
Group stage is
They
bad. Group
start-
stage is bad for us, yeah.
They start very slow when it comes to Madrid. They don't even care who they are playing. They tend to pick up in the round of 16. That's when you know the best of Madrid. So I will not be surprised if they finish second. I won't be surprised because that is Madrid for you. And I always say something when it comes to UCL and Madrid. It is heritage. Madrid is Madrid when it comes to UCL. You know that even if you sleep on them, they will come back, regardless of how they're gonna do it. So I'm gonna go. It will be difficult because United is a team that you don't want to face. But again, for me, that group is an open group for me. Anybody can beat anybody for me. That group is very open.
Okay. So, all right, let's now head over to Group D, man. So, let me just remark Group D.
Listen, I have to go, Chich, but so I just want to say one thing about the Barca group.
Oh, yeah,
Just very-
go.
If Barcelona gets knocked out in this group stage, I am officially allowing, I'm officially allowing one permit from a Barca fan to transfer to Madrid. I'm just allowing it.
That's a good
Okay,
move. That's a good
and
move.
only one. And Paul,
Only
remember,
one.
it is only one.
No,
You can
no,
only
only
allow
one.
one person to cross the border.
To be from Barcelona, if they get knocked out in this group, there is no refund. Okay, once you do it, there's no.
Yes. So it has to be permanent.
You know.
I know. So Paul, my thing is that Paul, you will get at least 10 applications.
I know.
So you can only pick one. Because if the night that they get knocked out, you will get at least 10 applications to Real Madrid. So you can only pick one. And also Paul, do this for me. Make sure that you don't allow Ricardo in to Real Madrid. So that's the only thing. Make sure that no matter what, you deny Ricardo's visa. No matter how many times he applies, you deny Ricardo's visa.
He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna.
You know,
do it.
Paul.
He's
Oh,
top
are you
one
sure?
Before.
Well, you know, now I know what you feel every single year, getting easy ass groups now. Thank the Lord, man.
Well,
Alona back in
know-
work, bro.
No, to be fair, we get easy groups, but to be fair, we normally have the
Yeah,
hardest.
true.
knockouts.
Yeah. I'll give you that. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, fair
Well,
enough.
Goodbye. Good luck.
All right, man, Paul.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see you on the UCL streams in the future, man.
I hope Barcelona get relegated and Arsenal pipe down. That's it.
All right. Okay, so let's look at Group D, man. So obviously we have one more space in there, bro. So Group D, Ricardo, if you're out there, man, we need to talk about your Barca boys. So Group D, so AK, what are we saying about Inter Milan, man?
This group is like a combination of Europa League and Champions League, but I think Inter Milan come first and Benfica come second. Sociedad, a good team, but it's the first time in the UCL in a long time. And Salzburg are just child traffickers FC. So
Oh Jesus.
I put
Okay.
them
So you're saying you're focusing on Inter and Benfica, or are we sleeping on Real Sociedad to say something?
I mean, Sociedad are a good team. They have some good players. They have who is it? They have Zubi Mendy, who Barcelona wanted, for example. So I think they have a good team, but I think Inter, the way they play suits the UCL, and Benfica. I actually like Benfica's team. They have Di Maria on the right. They have
Yeah, they got Di Maria back. Because
yeah.
my thing is that they lost Enzo, they lost Ramos, but they got back Di Maria.
They
though.
bought Di Maria and they bought Feyenoord. When Feyenoord won the title last year, they bought Feyenoord's best player. I think it's Orkun Kokcu, and he's the Enzo Fernandez replacement. So, and he's very good. So I think Inter and Benfica will go through.
Yeah, Barry, go for it.
You know, I think when I look at this group, I think it's the only group when I say anybody can really get into the round of 16. Also Group F, but most like I'd say the Group D, it's the group where like anybody can get in. But I trust more the two best teams, Benfica and Inter. Benfica, yeah, they did lose some key players during the recent window and also the winter window, but I think when I look at this team, it's still a very good team, and they got that difference maker, Di Maria, who I believe when they get to the later stages in the competition, for example, quarters, maybe can show up. And Inter, they do look good since the beginning of the season. We're going to see what happens in the Champions League. But Salzburg also and Real Sociedad, they can do something. So, I just expect Benfica and Inter.
Yeah, for me, I think Inter and Benfica can say what's something.
But it's a good group.
So are we good? So let's move groups now. We can move groups now. Okay, let's move groups. So where are we? So Group E. Group E. Hold on. Let me get my.
Can I speak on this?
Okay. Hold up. Abdallah, talk to me on Group E.
What the fuck, Ricardo?
I generally think my boys can top the group. I generally
not VVPN.
Not respecting Feyenoord.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
respect them. They're UCL winners. Yeah. Give them their proper name.
European Cup.
Yeah.
VPN.
It's the same thing. It's damn.
Feyenoord.
Okay. So you're saying Feyenoord are gonna go through. So basically, Feyenoord and Atleti, or Feyenoord and Bozo FC.
I think it's between Atleti and Feyenoord. Top two. I'm not.
Do we agree with Abdallah that that's Feyenoord to make it through this group?
Oh no, Lazio, no. Sorry.
Here's the group.
Okay.
Celtic
group B.
No,
guys, forget Celtic. Celtic are not doing
anything. Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
No. We are doing that. We're doing that. Wait, hold up. Elijah. Okay, Elijah. Let's see. Let's just get real. Elijah, what are you talking about? Elijah, Celtic are not coming out of that group. What are you talking about?
I didn't say they would, but I said
this is for me. Guys, you'll be shocked about my statement here.
Okay, go.
It's for me. I don't think Atletico making out of the group. They're finishing third.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh my gosh, man.
No, he's not wrong.
No. So let me
cut that bitch off.
So HH, you can't do that. Let me
they just dropped. They dropped 7 on a volcano.
HH.
I would not be surprised if the attacking Vajans, Atletico de Madrid,
who just dropped 7 on a volcano. You say you call them they just dropped 7 on a volcano. So you're saying that they will finish third to Celtic, Feyenoord,
they won't beat Feyenoord and they won't beat Lazio.
HH, listen to this.
They
finished last in a group that had Porto, Club Brugge, and Leverkusen.
Thank you.
No. Okay. And my response is, did they drop 7 on any team last season? At any point last season?
No. If you look at this year of 2023, Atleti have been like the best Spanish team. So
yeah.
Here's the thing. Maybe they've turned over a new leaf, but I'm looking at this right now, and a team who reached the UCL final twice should be coming through this group with the manager who still got them there. Because
they won.
Okay, no. Who's coming? No. Relax, us. Which are the 2 teams coming through in this group then? Which 2 teams?
No, look, Atletico should finish top of the group. Period. There's no question about that.
Yes,
but I would not be surprised if they finish last. Because look,
last.
I do not rep a team that finished behind Club Brugge. I can't rep a team like that.
Bro, Oz, that was an anomaly.
What do you mean?
We are a lot of anomalies, bro.
They beat them home and away.
This was
Didn't one of their
Simeone
own players
was gonna
block a
select
shot?
Simeone,
Didn't
the
one of their
both.
own players block a shot that could have sent them to the round of
That's
16?
true. The thing that
This is
the
the
thing
same
that
thing
agrees
we're
that
talking about.
the thing that agrees.
Wait, hold on. One
Atletico-
second. Kenny.
The thing with Atletico, yeah, when they play against, I feel when they play against the big teams, it's better for them because when they actually have to like create, like when you give them possession, I think that's when they struggle a bit. But I don't know. This year they've been doing a bit better. So, and honestly, the group is not that. The group is not that great.
The group is not.
It's not that great. So I definitely think they'll finish top 2. They might not finish first, but they'll finish top 2.
I will say it again. I will not be surprised if Atletico Madrid finish second and third. The reason is because yes, I'm looking at Feyenoord and I'm looking at Lazio. They might beat those two teams, but I still believe Atletico Madrid has this problem when it comes to UCL. They have this mental block in their head where
it's not in the group.
I'm like, you guys are doing well in La Liga, yes, but when it comes to UCL, I'm like, Diego Simeone and his tactics, Lord have mercy. I'm not sure. So I will not be surprised if they finish third. I won't be surprised. I will not be.
Ricardo, what are you saying? People are saying Atletico will finish last or third? That's the rumor running around the campfire. Even if they dropped 7 against the Volcano recently.
First of all, shout out to the streets. Shout out to those got my back. Shout out to Martin Rosario. That's my dog.
Just throw your
That's
streets,
my dog,
you losers.
I hope you're doing well.
I don't know why you support this. I don't know why you support this loser, man.
The streets got my back, man. They always got my back.
I know why the streets are losers.
Shout out to Derek too. Yeah, during VAR times, the streets got my back. But anyways,
I know. Stupidly, bloody traitors.
AJ, I hope you're doing well because I'm hearing you're still waiting your team to be drawn from the pot, but
Still rapping, bro. Still rapping.
You're so shame, man. You're so shame.
Still rapping.
Don't worry, we're waiting
still
for
rapping, bro. Still rapping, bro. You know, like this is actually vintage. You know, this is like a collector's item, man. So
wow, this guy's a collector's item. All right, anyways, that looks like a little kid.
No, but listen. Atletico should make it out of this group, or do you think they mess this up? Because we're not repping Celtic, and the only guy repping Feyenoord are people who are Dutch, like Abdallah. So
no, I rep them. They have good players.
No, they should come first. They're by far the best team in that group. I actually think Atletico will have a good season in La Liga as well. I think everybody's sleeping on them, but probably that's what they want. They want no attention on them because they're playing really well. Like Barry said, that they're playing really good. So I expect them. Who comes second? I don't know, man. I think those home games for Celtic can make a huge difference in a lot of.
No. We keep saying this, bro, but. Didn't those guys get steamrolled last year and everything? Because I think, I'm sorry, like based on just how Celtic got completely abused.
Brendan Rodgers, they have a bozo called Brendan Rodgers as their manager.
Yeah, no.
If it was
we're not repping Celtic.
If it was Ange, it's a different story. That's just me.
All right, I mean, who cares though? They're all those teams are trash anyway. So
yeah, we're not repping those guys. Okay, so now here's the thing, guys. I'm leaving Group F till last.
Oh, come on.
I'm leaving Group F till last.
I want to speak on that.
No. So we're actually going to jump because there's so much to say. I'm going to actually jump to Group G.
No, why?
No. Abdallah, let me first present this to you. Let me first. So, Abdallah, all I want is a number. So, in 2023, what is the going rate to the UEFA to get a good group? Like right now, what's the going rate? So give me like a number, and if you don't know specific, just give me like a ballpark. What's the going rate right now for a group?
I think it's 20 mil. 20 mil.
Is that it?
20 mil.
20 mil for an easy Champions League group.
20 mil.
My club would have 80.
Actually, now let me correct myself. 80 mil. 80 mil. 80 mil.
I don't even know why you're asking. You're not even in the UCL, bro.
80 mil. 80 mil.
That's a good statement. I can't lie.
Okay, so Abdallah, so do you get maximum points? Actually, no. 2 questions. Do you get maximum points? Second question, who finishes second?
We get maximum points 100%. I'm confident.
Okay.
And Leipzig will finish second.
Also, guys, this is going to be for the UCL season. Panel, listen up, and street system. This is not going to be official going through. They are going to be referred to as YB. okay, they will be referred to as YB going forward. So that is official,
Young boys?
and that starts
Why?
right now. They will be referred to as YB. So Abdallah, so
Why?
we're not, so we're
I'm
not
not repping
repairing.
YB.
So
I'm not
Abdallah, so
repping
we're not.
YB.
So we're not
I'm not
repping Red
repping
Star
YB
Belgrade or YB.
Nah, respect NBA young boys.
Red Star. No, I'm not repping them. No, Leipzig are solid second, and we're solid first. Easy.
Okay, so does anybody have anything alternative to say about this group, or is it City Leipzig?
No. But let's go.
Kenny, stop. Don't say something like
the real question is Haaland going to break the goal scoring record in the group stage? That's the real question we should ask.
Guys, let's give it a start. He's dropping a 7-piece in both legs against YB. He's dropping a 5 or 6-piece. Okay, guys, no, Kenny, hold up, Kenny.
Are we gonna see the first player hit 20 goals?
Wait, hold on, Kenny. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't this Norwegian drop a 5-piece against Leipzig in one game?
Leipzig. Yes.
He did.
He's dropping at least 50, at least 10.
I will be shocked if Haaland doesn't leave that group with a minimum of 10 Gs.
Let me speak.
Me too.
This Man City group, is Abdullah. I don't know. Like, you're gonna be playing against Haaland is gonna be playing against Ninja Belgrade. He's gonna score at least. What is the record of Cristiano Ronaldo in Champions League? What is the record?
17.
He's gonna hit 20. He's gonna hit 20.
Before I'm saying it right now live. Gaslock can clip me. Before the round of 16 of the Champions League, Haaland is scoring 27 goals.
Where's Haaland is going to break that record soon. And here's the look. I don't know when he does it, but this is a good start. Like that group, he can eat well in that group.
YB
Ninja Belgrade. Red Star Belgrade.
He will score goals. Ninja Belgrade. He will score goals against this team. I expect him to score like 8-8. 8 in away, 8 home, 8 away. Against YB, 8 home, 8 away. That's it.
All right. So look. So let's now. Okay, where are we? Is it group? Okay, Ricardo. Hold up, Ricardo. So Ricardo, here's the thing. Because my wish did not happen. My wish was because of the crimes of 2009, which I still think that your club should answer for. I wanted Barca to get a hard group. So that didn't happen. My Lord in heaven.
It's a tough group.
Porto. Donation FC, who don't have anybody you know of, and a bunch of twerps from Belgium. This is the easiest, because actually the thing, I think Porto were the weakest Port 2. I think Shakhtar were the weakest Port 3. And the Twerps were easily the weakest Port 4. So Barcelona got the weakest teams of every Port. So before I come to Barry, Ricardo, I think we could all agree that now, let's be clear, because kids are watching, let's not promote violence or self-harm or anything, because mental health still exists. So don't tell us what you'll do. If Javi doesn't make it to this group, he should be sacked.
Well, if our last game is away and we don't make it, wherever that game is, just leave him there.
Yeah.
Leave him there. Bomb is home in Catalonia.
I'm
not done. Whatever government forms that have Javier Hernandez in Spain, just erase them. Keep him off the grid. He doesn't exist.
His passport should be revoked.
Yeah, no, it doesn't exist. He's not allowed to play. He's exiled. And we never hear of him ever again. His legend status at Barcelona is gone. You revoke his World Cup medal and his Euros winning.
Ricardo, does he need witness protection from you?
No. He's on his own. At the same time, if Lewandowski doesn't score a minimum of 10 goals in this group, just leave him where he is as well. You might as well keep him company with Kevin.
If Lewandowski leaves this group, with like anything less than 6 or 7. I think that basically he should personally get a private jet, go to Brazil, and actually kidnap Hoke and bring him back to thinking himself.
You know you should do it. Just leave him in Brazil. Whatever team that kid's playing on, just that can be their new striker. We'll take the Brazilian kid.
No. I think he should take a plane to Poland and enroll himself into a nursing home. If
It's okay. But Ricardo, you're looking at this group like Barca, like no excuse, like top.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, the only team I could see maybe will have a bit of difficulties like in Portugal. I guess.
Yes, Porto away.
Other than that, I would expect to win 5 games, tie 1. I don't like Antwerp, bro. Did you see how they even won the Belgian league? Wait, are they Belgian? Yeah. Did you see how the way they won the league? It was actually pretty incredible. But they won it by like a last minute kick of the game. They won the league like legit like that.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, Toby Alderweireld.
Shout out to the Twebs, but we're not.
Oh yeah, no. They're ass. But
AJ, can you believe that the Tweg has to be Hardaway as the centre back? Lord have mercy.
Nah, but Barcelona, I really don't know what to say. I'm expecting Lewandowski just to go crazy. If he doesn't go crazy, then yeah, just sell this guy in January or something.
AJ, can I speak on?
Wait, no. Okay, and Barrett, talk to me. Barca, man.
Look, man, as Ricardo said, 5 wins, 1 draw in Porto. That's it. If we do not make it out of this group, man, I'm gonna start watching the sport. I'm gonna be a full-time NBA fan, full-time NFL fan, and just give up on football. This ain't for me no more. I've seen my idols win their World Cups. Messi, Iniesta, Xavi, all these dudes. They won the Euros, won the Copa America. They've done their thing. I'm too old to stress now, you know. I'm in my mid-20s. I've lived a good life. I'm gonna just put it all away and just focus on other stuff. Yeah. So Xavi, Lewa, Ferran Torres, Ter Stegen, do your thing, and we're gonna go to round of 16. All right. If you don't,
I think if Barca going through, I think there's actually going to be like a mass exodus, because I do believe that, because remember this all started like in against Roma, 2018.
2018.
Yeah, 2018. So see, if you don't make it through this group, I think there's going to be a whole section of Barca fans, like mainly non-Spanish, non-Catalan fans. But see, the only Barca fans that will remain are either Spanish or Catalan. Every non-Catalan Spanish fan would just say, you know what, I'm out.
I'm out. The Roma thing, I thought it was just like one of the, like an anomaly, like once in a lifetime type of stuff. But what happened afterwards, like Anfield, what happened next year. You have to.
It's so like group stage exits back to back. I mean, it's been bad.
Yeah, it's been terrible. But like, we should talk the group now. Come on now. We should talk the group.
Yeah, go for it.
Like what Ricardo and Dembele have said, it just makes me laugh when I look at the way Barcelona have been playing this season, and it just makes me a little bit laugh. In my weirdest dream in the UCL, looking at this group, I dare Xavi, and I will repeat it again. HH have watched so many players in terms of midfield that go up, Seedorf and co. I quadruple dare Xavi Hernandez to lose to whatever their name is, the Belgium Jedi.
HH, you know what's
if Barcelona finish third, I am behind the Belgium Jedi and Porto. It needs to be revoked.
HH, you know what's sick?
His license needs to be revoked.
You know what's sick? We actually haven't made it out of the group stage. Bro, Messi won a cup with Inter Miami before we got out of the group stage, bro. This is sickening.
Wait, hold up. When is the last time that Barca made it through the groups?
You know when
last year was Messi was there.
Yeah.
Oh my
that
god!
That Messi tax is crazy.
No, I understand why people are still asking him to come.
No. It would generally be disgusting if Barcelona make it. If they make it to this group, then I mean, it would generally be. But okay, that's actually happened. Like, here's the thing: is there a scenario?
Imagine the scenario where the Belgium Jedi finish first and Porto finish second.
Honestly, guys, is there a scenario where? Because I'm sorry, I have no hope for Antwerp. Is a scenario where Shakhtar do something? Because Shakhtar, I mean, who the hell do those donation merchants have?
They lost most of their players, and now they're relying on youth from youth that didn't get conscripted from the.
Wow.
We should be fine. We should be fine.
Wait. So talk to me. Barca's group, man. Do you see a scenario where Javi someone doesn't make it through this group? I mean, here's the thing: for content and for my enjoyment and for crimes of 09, I would love it because I would love that street. I would love that break. But here's my thing though. I feel Barca have had things so bad. I actually don't think people will break down as much as they broke down after corner taken quickly and 8-2. Because I think that Barca are used to so much pain that they've become, I think, numb to the pain. But if Barca don't make it through this group, what do you think the fallout could be potentially? Us?
If they don't make it out of this group,
Yeah.
no, there's going to be a fallout. Trust me. No, HH. You see, let's take last year for example. They got out because of Inter and who was the other team?
Bayern.
Those are respectable teams. At the end of the day, you could say they should have made it, should have not. You don't know. At the end of the day, Inter and Bayern have a UCL heritage.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the years they've gotten out. They've lost to PSG. They've lost to Juve. You've lost to Liverpool. Like these are strong, big teams. There's not a single big team in this group. There will be a fallout, Barca fans will turn on Xavi in a second.
And also, that's crazy because he's a legend. He's a legend.
No, there's a certain point where if you don't get out of the group with Porto, Shakhtar, and Antwerp, let
me ask an interesting question to you and then everyone else. And this is actually an interesting one. So if Xavi doesn't make it through this group, will it affect his legacy as a player?
I just told you he lost legend status at the club. He lost legend status. Iniesta and Busquets are greater in my books, anyways.
You
see, that's why you always have to be careful about going into management, bro, because that's crazy. Because
I'll tell you, his World Cup medal and his 2 Euro medals are getting revoked. He's not a part of the team.
So stop it.
He'll be digitally removed from the photo of the team across the entire internet. He's finished.
That's why management is very. That's why you have to be very careful. That if you don't know how to manage, be very careful because my thing is that it shouldn't. It's on the surface, it shouldn't, but it actually does. Because I'm sorry, Lampard's status has been affected by what he's done as a manager. It shouldn't.
I don't know, man.
But it
the
has.
guy's still beloved, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Barry, mainly by.
I'm not gonna lie. If we don't make it out of the group, if we don't make it out of the group, those charges, just make them guilty, man. Just
let's be honest.
What did I say?
If Xavi does not get out of this group, that is a sackable offense. Let's be honest.
No. That's what it's not. If you just make it out of this group, forget La Liga and the Copa del Fruit. You're sacked on the spot.
That's an understatement, H.
Like you can't continue. I'm sorry, you can't. You have to be sacked on the spot.
If it does happen, it happens in Barcelona. Because if he's in somewhere in East Europe,
see, that's why I want to actually know what the fixtures are and everything, because I think that if it happens, because here's the thing. I wouldn't want that for Xavi. If let's say it's the last game, it's against the Twerps, and it's in Barcelona, and they lose 1-0 in the last minute, bro. Imagine people booing him. That would be, because then if that happens, bro, it affects your playing career, and you have literally one of the greatest resumes of a player that can have.
I'm more worried about what Ricardo said, and if the last game is Shakhtar Donetsk away. I'm more worried what happens. What happens? Does he become a world class?
Hold on. So where does Shakhtar play?
They play
in Poland.
Poland.
You can take Lewandowski.
They might do it for Ukraine. My name more donation.
You know what you need to do if he doesn't make it out. You all remember that Game of Thrones episode when Cersei's just getting shamed.
Oh, and then they start throwing stuff outside everything and everything. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, look, Barca, they've got to make it through. And also, here's the thing: don't you dare rely on a 16-year-old to come under this group as well, bro.
Child labor. Child labor.
Don't you? I don't want to see a minor now having to carry you against freaking Antwerp and freaking donation.
Wingers are so competent, and now that the Ansu Fati left, like we're gonna have to rely on.
Well, Barry, a certain guy saw a shrink, and now he's balling. So is it or a psychiatrist, mental health? So mental health is balling.
Wait, HH, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. That's it.
Yeah, man, mental health is balling, man. Okay, so look,
you know the most annoying part about this service stuff is even if they sack Xavi, I still don't trust Laporte to bring the right person to the club because I don't even trust him as the president. So this is the best situation for Barcelona, right? Because looking at the group right now, they should go to because it is Barcelona, but again, it is a UCL. Anything is possible. So I will not be surprised if the Belgium Jedi finish first and Porto finish second.
First?
Wait, hold on. Let me take some of these Dubinsky's, man. So shout out to Croyvan18. If he does top the group, Javi gets executed on the streets of Catalonia.
Even Ricardo don't say
guys,
that.
this stuff is crazy, bro.
No, I did say. I would say execute him by guillotine in the middle of the story.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Never
mind.
Wait, you're bringing back 700? God, this is bad. That's bad. Have hope from the future. Barca finished third, and Ricardo jumps out the window.
I'm telling no. You know what? Barry said it best. We have seen all the legends, our heroes. They retire, collect that last bag. Nothing can hurt me anymore. It's over. It's over. This is just for. I'm doing. I said I'm doing.
And see, that's my anger because I want to see people cry. I want to see people go crazy. But the issue about this is that a lot of as Barry, I think I have said, you can just take the cheap way out. You see, I still have to suffer with coming 12th and not qualifying for the UCL and everything. But you guys go, we have our legends of one. I want to see you guys pray in pain.
HH after December 18th.
I'm done. I'm done.
Abris Fair. Javi and his Pokemon gym badges with Frankie the Junkie.
Pokemon gym badges.
What are those names?
Come on. You can't. Come on, you guys. Come on. I really can't do that. But that's potential for double of the month, man. Shout out to Abris Fair. The Catalonian orphanage back to their pre-90s form. Oh wow. Okay, so guys, now this is where things get real.
I need to speak on this.
This is where things go. Okay, but before you speak, let me just do this. So, guys, now I think PSG have been one of the crazy topics on this channel. You know, the story of PSG, miracle at Camp Nou, nightmare in Paris. The Benzema 3-piece beatdown. So many things have happened to PSG over the years. On paper, PSG should come top. But in reality, guys, this is the most open group. Because in my heart of hearts, I will put my own money down for Bayern to top their group. I'll put my own money down for Real Madrid to come through the group. Call me crazy, I'll put my money down for Barca to make it through the group. I'll put my money down for City to top the group. I am not putting down one kobo for PSG to make it through. I didn't say top, to make it through. Because honestly speaking, Newcastle, knowing how crazy and how excited that crowd will be at home, AC Milan with Pulisic and Loftus-Cheek and the guys that they've picked up, and Dortmund who are still decent. Guys, do we have a potential scenario where my future GOAT, is playing in the Europa League? Because if that happens, bro, Ricardo and Barry, I may join you guys in the retirement. Let me say that. A World Cup GOAT cannot play in the Europa League. That can't happen. That's a football sin.
We could be living in a scenario where when we get to the knockout stages, the Europa League knockout stage matchups could be looking better than the Champions League matchups.
You know, it was last year, in my opinion.
It was last year. Last year was actually good. Remember, you had United.
It could be repeated. So I'm looking forward to it.
Wait, let me come to AK then. So, AK, realistically speaking, do you fear the unthinkable? Do you think the unthinkable could happen looking at this group?
I'll be honest, not really. I think PSG are actually going a direction that they should have gone 10 years ago and actually buying up French talent.
But is it too little, too late?
It's better late than never. Let's be honest, it's better late than never. They have only one superstar there in Mbappe. They have some good buys, like they've bought Ugarte there because they needed DM for so long. Ugarte is an actual DM. They've bought Dembele, who, as much as we want to say he's injured, he actually provides more balance to the team than that front three that they had. And as much as I think they've struggled in previous UCLs, I think they'll get through this group because I'll be honest, Dortmund are ass. I don't know who they have. They have that homophobic guy and Marcel Sabitzer and
they bought the Krug.
And no,
Yeah,
shout out the Krug, man. Shout out to the Krug.
They bought the alien spaceship again.
Wait, hold on. Let AK finish. AK, sir. AK.
The testicle merchant's still there.
Yeah. Wait a minute. That's a red.
That's a purple. If it exists, continue.
And I'll be honest. As much as Newcastle have the crowd and the fans behind them, I don't want to see what will happen when Mbappe goes up against Kieran Trippier, Dembele goes up against Dan Burn, and Sean Longstaff.
AK, no. AK, AK, you think you're slick. AK, can Mbappe do it on a rainy night in Newcastle?
That's actually a good question, but I think
can these very can these pampered Parisians do it on a rainy night in Newcastle?
Wait, so Mbappe against Longstaff?
Mbappe against Kieran Trippier. We're looking at Ugarte versus Longstaff, I think.
Whoa. Don't disrespect Kieran Trippier, all right? Relax.
No. That's why I asked the question. Like, can you do it on a rainy night in Newcastle against that crowd? Because that crowd is going to be crazy.
I mean, yeah, it will be crazy, but like, let's be honest. Do Newcastle seriously have the quality to make it through? They might get I think they'll get Europa League because
I think Newcastle just makes this group interesting because of their home form. Newcastle don't make it through.
I think they beat Dortmund to get Europa League because Dortmund are just ass.
See, for me, like I think the obvious, how to say, the most likely answer is PSG top, Milan second, Newcastle third, Dortmund last. But I'm just saying that. Do Newcastle just make things a bit more interesting? But no. Newcastle can make it. Like you see, I don't want to be a hipster. I'm like, oh, Newcastle. No, I can't. No, they're not making it through. No,
just one thing before I leave. Like, there's a lot.
Yeah, Barry.
There's a lot of narrative in this group. You got Donnarumma going back to Milan, Tonali going back to Milan, Pulisic against Dortmund.
Dortmund, yeah.
But that's it for me, man. I'll see you guys soon.
You have the OW as well. I'm saying PSG.
Yeah.
Wait, HH.
Yeah. Oz, good for Oz.
Are you going to rebuild the breakaway wing if Dortmund finish ahead of PSG?
Yes. Because the current wing is the Dortmund wing. So if PSG don't make it through the group, I may just make that wing permanent, bro. I may just make it a full-on permanent bro. Okay, Abdullah, go for it.
And look at this group for me. This is one of the most interesting group in the UCL, and it is very, very tantalizing because we don't know which Newcastle we're gonna get. So that's what the problem is. Isaac, Wilson, Almiron, Gordon, Sandro Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes, Dan Baum, Botman, so many of them. They have like 6'4", 6'5", 6'7" as a defender. 6'7", 6'5", 6'6", 6. Lord have mercy. And I think the issue with Newcastle is gonna have is, I think one, the occasion, and two, they are forward. I'm not convinced they're forward yet. Gordon and Almiron, I'm not sure because Eddie Howe needs to find a way to fix that situation because those two are not producing enough. So I think they need more in that situation. I think they should be fine for me, though. Maybe they might finish second, but they should be fine for me. So they should be fine. It's gonna be their first time and the occasion and everything. For me, they should be fine. And also, HH.
Wait. Well, no, Newcastle have been in the Champions League before. Well,
Yeah,
not
well,
this group.
I'm talking about
but
this
they've been
group
in the
of
Champions League
players.
before. Yeah,
This
not
group
this
of
group,
players.
no.
Yeah, it's gonna be their first time. So HH, the most annoying part about it where football might actually just end is Mbappe. PSG and Mbappe finish last in the group.
No, but you know what the funny thing is?
Mm-hmm.
It would be better for PSG to finish last than finish third. I feel that it would be bad for football, for the face of football to be in the Europa League. We
But
can't
yeah,
have that. We
this is the
can't
scary-
have the face of football in the Europa
This
League
is the
now.
scary
It
part
can't
about
happen.
it now. Imagine Newcastle and AC Milan go to, then Dortmund finish third and PSG finish last. The amount of money they spent with Mbappe,
That
Dembele,
it would be horrendous. Okay, hold on. Let me come to so Antonio. Talk to me about this group, bro. About your group here. So PSG, Dortmund, Milan, Newcastle, man.
Yeah, I think before Newcastle was drawn into the group, I was chilling. Like, I thought we could beat Dortmund and take the second spot and progress. But now that Newcastle is there, it's like it's made it a lot more complicated for sure.
Yes.
But I think that this year, especially with what we did, we got a lot more depth in the team. We got players that are like entering their prime or in their prime. So the expectation for us is definitely to pass. We need, of course, I think all of these stadiums going away are really, really tough. St. James's Park on a rainy night.
Wait. Antonio, wait. Dortmund could have won the Bundesliga at their house and they dropped the ball. We are not repping Dortmund away in 2023. No, we're not doing that, bro. I expect you to go and drop a 3-piece.
You don't believe in the wall, man? The yellow wall?
No, I don't. I believe in the wall breaking. Yes, I believe in the wall breaking, but no, I don't believe in the wall. No, I don't. No, but do you see a scenario? Because I think this is a very open group. Because fair enough, okay, Dortmund at home is a fortress. Newcastle at home, I think, is going to be a massive fortress. So it just makes things exciting. I don't think Newcastle and Dortmund have the quality to go through. I think this should be between Milan and PSG. But Newcastle, I think, as you just said, they just make things a bit interesting because of when you guys have to go away there. Yeah. But I do feel like, okay, do you see a way you can actually top this group? Because I think Milan picking up Loftus-Cheek, Pulisic, and how they're looking, do you see a scenario where you can actually top this group ahead of PSG?
I think it's possible. I think we'd have to just batter Dortmund both games, pick up all 6 points, beat Newcastle at home, and either tie PSG a few times and hope that they lose. I mean, I think we can beat PSG but I think Luis Enrique is the best tactician in this group. Eddie Howe is good at pulling the most out of his players. Pioli is.
Almost forgot. You got Chukwueze as well.
Yeah,
bro. Milan did some business, man. This guy did some business.
Yeah, we got good depth, especially on the wings.
And you guys are going for passing Daka too, according to Dimasio.
It just happened, because we're gonna get Taremi, but
Dimasio just confirmed that you are going for passing Daka.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so so we're gonna get a striker either today or tomorrow. So we got a lot of depth after selling Tonali. So that's why I'm saying, like, this year we do have – it's more realistic for us to go further in all competitions. So anyways, I was saying we have to just batter Dortmund as much. I don't like putting down teams, but like you said, in this group, everyone is kind of close. So Dortmund has to be the team that you have to pick on if you want to pass. And PSG, we can beat them. We have depth, but I think they are obviously going to be the slight favorites in this group.
But you said, though, don't you feel that Dortmund's UCL experience means that we should expect more from Dortmund than Newcastle?
I value experience, but I think Newcastle, with the current players they have and the intensity and the way they play in Europe, they could cause a lot of upset in the group. I don't see Dortmund, especially, I mean, they sell players every year, but Bellingham now is gone. With their manager and after what they did last year, I don't really see them as a big threat, but of course they can cause upset. But I think going away to St. James's Park with a high intensity game, Milan in Italy is a little bit slower, right? It's not a super slow league anymore, but when you play against teams from England especially, we don't really play against them a lot. And when we have, it's been very tough for us. So I think that could be a problem, especially for Milan. But again, I'll say that we should still have a lot more quality and depth to surpass Newcastle. But I think Newcastle is the team that's more likely to go through.
So Ricardo, the unthinkable for PSG. I mean, talk to me about this group, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of good games. I think PSG should win though. That's
not should. What do you think will happen? Yeah, of course, we all agree that PSG should top the group. But you look at this, do you see the unthinkable happening because of Dortmund away and Newcastle away, or they're just hype job? My boy Mbappe will get it done.
I think. Okay, what the thing is that this is technically the first season that Mbappe is going to be the absolute main guy of his team. Because I'm sorry.
Oh, so basically you're setting up a scenario.
No, I'm not, because you guys like to call this guy the best player in the world, but when it comes to them getting pimp slapped against some team in Europe, it's always Neymar and Messi's fault.
Wait, hold on. Did he drop a 3-piece against Barca while playing for PSG?
And they lost. And they lost.
No, I'm just. I think he dropped a 3-piece. Wasn't Piqué like trying to hold on to his jersey? Like, there's like
that's
that
fine.
Whole
You can twerk about what was a round of 16 exits. I guess that's success for Mbappe at club level because he hasn't done jack shit. But yeah,
like, World Cup winner, I know. Yeah.
This is the absolute first season, so we're gonna see what he can do. I do think that they will get farther. Like, they definitely should come first, and I think they'll. I can see a quarterfinals, maybe semis from this team. I trust Luis Enrique to do something. I don't know if I'll trust the players, but this is Mbappe's team. So he's got to start doing something now. He has no excuse. I think a lot of what we did with Mbappe is give him the benefit of the doubt for whatever reason.
Because he's a World Cup GOAT. So if anybody deserves the benefits of the doubt, it's Mbappe. But come on, bro.
He hasn't replicated
Mbappe now has to carry this team by himself. Messi always had Iniesta to lean upon and Di Maria. Neymar, okay, for Neymar and Brazil, it is what it is. Bro, Mbappe, it's by himself.
What do you mean? He has a decent team around him. Come on, man. Let's
Kenny.
Okay, no, you can't do it. You can't change the narrative.
What you're asking for Mbappe is literally the unthinkable. Messi and Neymar never had to have this amount of pressure. Because when Neymar was there, I have Messi at Barca. I'm thinking, when Messi was at Barca, I've got Iniesta, I've got Neymar, I've got Jose. Asensio?
What are you saying?
No, but the thing is, Ramos is not there anymore. Ramos left.
It's a one-man
team.
It's a one-man team.
What do you mean? They have a good defense. They have like Hakimi. What do you mean? Nuno Mendes. What they have?
Who does Mbappe have in attack to help support him in attack? Wait.
The thing is that he wanted them to leave. He wanted the team to be around.
Are you sure?
Yes. Wait, they bought Gonzalo Ramos. I think they said they want to buy Colomani as well. They bought Barcola as well. There's options there.
I believe Mbappe actually wanted Messi to leave, but Messi had other plans. He definitely wanted Neymar to leave. That's for sure.
Definitely wanted Neymar to leave. That's 100%.
But he got his wish.
He got his wish. No, but he has Gonzalo Ramos. I think they're trying to buy Colomani. They just bought Barcola. They have Asensio. They have Dembele. There's options there. There's a lot of options in attack.
You know what I find it funny? He's always trying to create narratives like Messi in 2019, which is probably the biggest cage job. He didn't have jack shit, but he still made with what he got. Mbappe, I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on. Didn't say how much did Coutinho cost?
Really? Now you're gonna justify Coutinho?
Yes. No. You had a 120 million players. Also, was Joe still in that team in 2019?
Yeah, we had
was Joe still in that team in 2019? Yes, he was.
He had diabetes.
Okay, all right. So basically, Mbappe, guys. Let's be real. We can't expect anything of Mbappe and PSG this season. We can't.
Why? I thought Mbappe was the best player in the world.
If PSG make it out of this group, that's a massive goal.
I thought Mbappe was the best player in the world. Is he not the best player in the world?
No, let's be real. Except
is Mbappe the best? Hold on, Kenny. Hold on.
Kenny wants to speak. Is
Mbappe the best player in the world?
Kenny.
This guy doesn't even believe his World Cup goal.
Let's be real. After I'd say after Bayern Munich, Man City, Real Madrid. Honestly, I don't see any team like this. They have a very good squad. Like, I don't see like teams that have like better squad than
And
PSG.
they actually have a good manager for once.
Yeah, and they have a good manager as well. So there's no excuse of managers.
MSN tax and it's in 2015. Let's stop.
Oh
stop
my
it.
gosh!
Stop
And you say 2015. At least right now, if you look at the landscape of Europe as well, the other teams are not even that great.
Kenny,
so the competition is not that crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, there's no
exactly.
excuse.
Hold on. HH, you're not slick. You're not slick. Because what you're doing here, you're shitting on PSG that they got nothing. So when Mbappe, by some miracle, hits like a semi-finals or something, you're just gonna give all the credit to him and not turn around.
No, that's wrong. All
slick.
I'm saying is that nobody is giving this PSG team any chance. Mbappe already has, and also, I mean, we'll get to the transfer news later with regards to Mbappe extension, but guys, let's keep it a stack. Okay, PSG should make it out of this group. They're not getting any further than this, bro. They're not. Because nobody's repping Dembele, Asensio, or Gonzalo Ramos.
Huh?
Wait a minute.
This is a one-man team. It's a one-man team.
What about the Oosh? What about the Oosh?
Yeah, what about left foot, right foot?
AK.
No. You said before about PSG that they're not building a club, they're building a holiday destination for stars. When this summer they release the stars that they have and actually try to build a club, you're saying that they don't have any stars. Why are you hypocritical?
Oh, AK,
He's trying to add blood to Mbappe.
Can I respond? Yes, AK, that's right. But first of all, too little, too late. And I've looked at the acquisitions that they've made. And also, I don't trust PSG to make a team because you've spent so long being holiday camp merchants. Why should I think that you can wake up one day, oh, let's not be a real team after you spent 3,000 years being a holiday camp? I don't trust these guys in charge because I've grown used to you making bozo decisions. So how can I now trust these guys to say, oh, no, AK, there's no way to spin it.
No.
Mbappe taking PSG to the semis would count as done.
You are spinning it right now. What part of the decisions are bozo decisions? Tell me the decision this summer, specifically this summer. Don't mention any other summer. This summer, that was a bozo decision.
So is Ramos the best striker in the world? No, he's not.
You can't.
Is Ousmane Dembele the best winger in the world? No, he's not. No, he's not.
Didn't he score 20 goals last season?
Is Gonzalo Ramos the best striker in the world?
You were twerking for him during the World Cup, but now it's some trash player. Like, what's going on?
Exactly.
Kenny, it's a simple question. Is Gonzalo Ramos the best striker in the world? No, he's not.
He's one of the best young. He's one of the best young strikers. They're still trying to buy.
No,
Kenny, I'm not here to adopt people. Maybe your club does, but my name is Insquad Bully.
Let's not forget Gonzalo Ramos. He dropped a hat trick, bench Ronaldo, then send nudes to some girl and got caught.
Okay.
Exactly.
They
actually got banned in the midfield as well. They bought Ugarte. They got rid of that Italian cancer as well.
They beat your bump up to Ugarte.
Yeah. They got rid of that Italian cancer as well. The smoker.
No,
they got rid of
the most talented midfielder of the generation.
No, they got rid of him.
Osrati. HH, I think it's now becoming prevalent as of where your L's are coming from. It's because of things like this, the hypocrisy, the nicknames.
Okay, Elijah, if Mbappe takes this PSG team to the semis, are you saying that doesn't count as a dud? Yes or no?
No.
Oh, yes,
no.
You
were supposed to. HH. If we're really honest.
No. But we can agree that there is a 0% chance of Mbappe leading them to a UCL. It's impossible.
They should have won the UCL in 2020. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah.
And to be fair, the last time,
Neymar missed a freaking 1v1. So
if we're gonna be honest,
Mbappe missed a 1v1 the final.
Wait, it's not even that. Every time PSG have been eliminated, they've been eliminated to respectable teams. So they're not a bad team.
No.
They got eliminated by Real Madrid and Bayern Munich last year.
Guys, nobody's putting PSG. They win the UCL. That ship has sailed. That ship sailed a long time ago.
No, it depends on the. Honestly, it depends on the team.
That ship sailed a long time ago.
No, but it depends on the team they play, and we're going to see how they're going to play during the season as well.
Please, Kenny, please.
What do you mean?
Please, no.
No, but wait,
guys,
HH,
they don't need to make the numbers. No. PSG are not here to win any
Yo,
UCL.
he doesn't believe in his goal. man.
Gatlock 149.20. 149.20.
Oh my
PSG are not sniffing another UCL in our lifetime. This is a fact.
we know what you're
This is
doing.
a fact of Monday. They're not sniffing another freaking UCL. Listen to what I'm saying, bro.
No, but they probably have like a top 5 manager in the competition. Some would say even top 3. They have a good squad. And like I said, the rest of the competition is not that great.
Kenny, if PSG meets City in the semis, who do you have?
Yes.
Who do you put your
City,
money on?
No, like I said, if they meet City or Bayern Munich, I was like, okay, maybe.
Thank you.
But the rest of the team and Real Madrid as well. But the rest of the team, they should not lose to them teams.
I'm trying to.
But like Ricardo said, usually they do lose to decent teams. They don't lose to trash teams.
I'm trying to figure out why you always rep him in the World Cup, but he can't put a World Cup performance in the Champions League since it's such a bigger competition.
What did your goal to do when he moved to PSG? Like, was it like 5 goals? In his
And he
first
played
season or
alongside Mbappe. They couldn't do shit together.
No.
So when are we gonna start?
So my thing is, at least Mbappe led PSG to a UCL final. Something that's
No, he didn't. It was Neymar. It was Neymar.
So my thing is, so at least he has that because let's be real. Winning a UCL, guys, let's be real. Winning a UCL,
he was the reason PSG lost that final. He was the reason.
Winning a UCL for PSG is done.
He led them to a loss.
Can we all agree winning a UCL for PSG is done? Can we all agree?
Sure, but he has to win it.
But you agree it's done. Thank you. You said it. Yeah. Gatlock 150. Ricardo said on tape 150-55. Winning a PSG for UCL is done. Thank you. Zima, talk to me about this group and then we'll move to our last topic.
Yeah, this is scary hours for AJ.
Well, this group. Are you talking about the Dembele?
No. So talk about Group F and just touch very briefly on your boys Javis group. So first of all, Group F: PSG, Dortmund, Milan, Newcastle.
I have a dream. HH. My dream is it's the 6th game
Martin.
against Newcastle, and ball up top. Dembele gets it. He's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. They need this goal in order to, and then they end up clearing up the ball, and the referee blows the whistle, and they end up going to Europa League. Man, that's what I need. I need that, but I know that's not going to happen because obviously.
Why would you want PSG? Why would you want the current GOAT in the Europa League?
The current GOAT plays for Man City. I mean, don't you know? It's Holland, right?
That's spooky hours.
I mean, technically, he's the current GOAT. He's the club GOAT.
Just
when you compare
I know a club GOAT that can't show up in a UCL semi UCL final.
Welcome to the age of the robots.
Does Haaland have any goals in a major semi or a major final? Does he have a goal in a major semi or a major final?
No, but
look how HH changed from UCL to major. Look at how HH changed the words from UCL to major. Remember that.
Ziban, continue.
No. In all honesty, man, we got a tricky group, HH, man. That's it's not easy, man.
Ziman, stop it, Ziman.
We got Royal Twerps. Respect the Royal Twerps, and then you have you know this. I don't know, HH. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Porto. I mean, come on, bro.
No. But honestly speaking, like if Barcelona doesn't make it out of the group, he has to. Okay, Ziman, if he doesn't make it out of the group, will you stop supporting Barcelona?
No. I'll just stop watching football. Well, I'm done, bro. Like if we can't make it out of this group, what's the point of football, man?
No. Do you know why I call it unfair? So Chelsea can finish 12th. Not be the UCL, but I still have to continue while you guys clown me. But you cowards. You cowards. No, shut up. Shut up. But you cowards, because you can't make it through a UCL group, you get to quit football. How is that fair?
No, it's because this is our third time. This is a three-peat, HH. I'm not doing a three-peat. This is not second. This is not the first. This is the third time. I'm not doing a three-peat. I've already mentally drained myself after the 2 times. Like I'm not doing that shit again, HH. Like I'm moving on to better things, man. What's up, Lakers? Laker Nation, man. What's up? That's what I'm moving to, man. I'm sorry, three-peat, especially in this group. If you can't get out of this group, I mean, liquidate the club, man.
Wait, no. Okay, hold up. Please tell me that Pepe is playing football still.
Yeah, he is. I think he's still playing for them. Yeah. So you know what that means,
Porto,
man.
he's playing for Porto, isn't it?
You know what that means. Lewandowski's not going to show up in those games. We know that those two ties are already off. So he's going to have to collect.
No,
his,
bro.
If
Lewandowski draws a blank against a 42-year-old, bro, I mean, come on, bro.
Can we get Z-Man's thoughts on Joao Felix to Barcelona?
Oh no. Yes, hold on. But let me hit these drops and then we'll count. Let me just quickly hit these drops and then we'll go to that last topic. So, Casey, which group are the London Cowboys in? Also, sack Javi ASAP. Casey, I think this is
Group L. Group L.
So no, Casey, my thing is that when last did your club win this? I believe it was in 2015. That's a long time ago. Since last year club
At least it was a trouble, unlike Joe Bombard's club.
And HH, they got 5 of them things. You only got 2.
But Elijah, I'm a recency merchant. My memory doesn't go as far back as 2015. That's too long ago.
My
memory is on a 5-year cycle. So if you're not doing anything in the last 5 years, you are irrelevant. 5-year cycle tax.
Why do you wait Maradona over Messi then?
Casey, shout out to your boy Casey. So Casey says PSG top, Milan second, Dortmund third, PNP Merchants fourth. Oh, come on, Casey.
I actually think Newcastle's coming second.
Respect the English Italian, man.
Oh, so Ricardo, so you do eat fish and chips then?
I did say, was it yesterday's stream that are we really going to see Mbappe in St. James's Park? It looks like he's coming.
IFL Discovery. Newcastle top of the group easy. AC Milan, Dortmund garbage. AC Milan are not garbage. Sorry, with the guys that they've picked up, Milan are not garbage. Dortmund tricky. All right, so Z-Man, let's come to you first, bro. So let's just do some house cleaning here, man. Some transfer news.
Well,
Z-Man
to Brighton.
No, Z-Man.
Man.
Felix, when are you getting your Felix jersey, or do you want me to mail one to you? Do you want me to mail you a Felix Barca jersey?
The thing about Felix is I generally don't think he adds anything to our team. He's an inconsistent forward. Like, I'll be honest, this guy.
Okay. Z-Man, say right now that Felix is not an answer to your squad.
He's not. What does he do that we don't have? Okay. He's not the most creative player. This guy has, this guy has more yellow cards than assists, and people think he's gonna help us, create some chances. Let's keep it real. Like, this guy, like, if the likes of Diego Simeone couldn't get the best out of him, you think I'm expecting Xavi to get the best out of him, even though Xavi has shown that he's not really that good when it comes to developing players. Like, I think he's just another inconsistent player in front of a bunch of inconsistent players in our squad. Like, I'm just gonna call it real. Like, I don't rate him that high. Obviously, I don't rate him. I think he's a useless bum that gets carried by the media or YouTube highlights, and people think he's this fantastic player that can impact our team. And he's constantly. I don't understand.
See, now I pray Felix balls for Barca just to prove this hater wrong. Now I pray that he actually balls for Barca just to prove this guy wrong. Street, talk to me, man.
He's not doing jack shit for Barca. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. He might even hold the bench. There might be cases where he holds the bench, bro. I don't think he's that great of a player, man. Like, what does he add to our team? I still don't
okay. So basically, the streets are saying that you're repping Ferran Torres over Felix.
What? No, he's as inconsistent as Ferran Torres. If you add another Ferran Torres to the squad, does that improve your squad?
Who do you rep more, Ferran Torres or Felix? Who do you rep more?
Ferran Torres, because he actually has end product. At least he has something.
Wait, hold on. So Elijah, why have you spent all this money on the Birch, or are you repping the Birch, Gravenberch to Liverpool?
How much did we spend? What, 34.1 million pounds? I mean, it's all right. It's all right. Just another.
Are you excited? Are you happy? Is this good?
We need.
Does this replace the despair of Lavia and Caicedo?
Look, the despair of Lavia and Caicedo, man. HH, your club spent what, 200 million? And if I do the math, your club
amortization tax, bro.
HH, your club spent a bill, and we have to scroll down to find you. I don't know what you're talking about, but The Birch, yeah, I mean, it's good to have another body in the building. We need it because we're going to be playing in multiple competitions.
You don't sound, basically, Elijah, you don't sound excited about this transfer.
No. This is a business. This is business. This is business. Football is a business. So we have pieces, we have bodies to rotate. We have things to take care of. I'm happy that we have another body in the building. Hopefully, tomorrow, I don't know if the Decore thing is still going on, but I guess. But hey, we move.
Elijah, do you know?
On the Gravenberch thing?
Yeah, I can speak on Gravenberch. I want to talk about Fat as well. So I can speak on the Birch to Liverpool.
I mean, I don't understand this transfer. When you watch
Desperation.
Ryan Gravenberch, to be honest, he's like almost Pogba. He has similar like traits to Pogba, where he's much better the further up the pitch he is. And Liverpool are in desperate need for a CDM. Does this move mean they're going to play Endo as the CDM? Because Gravenberch as a DM is just a recipe for disaster. He's terrible off the ball. So, who's and also if
because you already because I think Szoboszlai and McAllister are the more offensive, creative players. So
those two will be playing attacking mid basically.
Then who's going to be Endo as the DM?
I fully don't know what the plan is, bro. But I'm just here for vibes, bro.
Elijah, I'll tell you the plan.
Is it possible you guys play with two DMs, like a double pivot?
Then what happens with?
So I heard that there's a possibilities of double pivots. So here's what so let me be frank here. So I heard that there's possibilities of double pivots. I heard there's possibilities of a 4-2-3-1. I heard there's possibilities of if, say, for example, we do somehow by God's grace pull out money out of, I don't know, the Penguins, the Pittsburgh Penguins, and by Decore, then we'll revert back to the old 4-3-3 system. There is so much options right now. I am not going to say anything concrete until I see it. And let's relax on Endo. Endo's only played 2 games. And he came in both of those games, he came literally as a sub.
Elijah. Okay. I want to go to Abdel then. I want to talk about Fati with Ricardo. So Abdel, talk to me, bro.
Do you know this kind of hints at maybe very near, and it still doesn't rule out Salah not leaving. I think most likely he'll stay, but it doesn't rule. It's like 60-40 he'll leave. Because do you know why? Because Szoboszlai.
Wait, you mean leave next summer?
Next summer,
no,
yeah.
Potentially this summer. Do you know?
Wait, what do you mean?
It doesn't rule it out.
He's not leaving tomorrow.
How is he leaving this summer?
Let me explain to you why. Because Szoboszlai can play right wing.
True.
So you slot in Gravenberch in one of the number 8 roles, Endo, and then you play McAllister in the other number 8.
And that's a replacement for Salah?
Yes.
Abdallah, wait, hold on. Wait, no.
Well, you better play the intro.
Yeah, I know you know mistake. Abdallah, what are you talking about? So you're saying Szoboszlai and Rice is a replacement for so you think Liverpool Football Club would be happy to sell Salah for 150 mil and the replacement is Szoboszlai and the Rice? Abdallah, are you on crack?
They'll take the money. You never know.
Abdallah, that's a brick comments, bro. That's a
no, but HH, you know what's crazy? HH, you know what's crazy? Knowing FSG, even in other sports, they would do some shit like that.
That would be psychotic. And Liverpool fans would literally riot.
If
they did that this summer, they would riot, bro.
In recent times, Liverpool fans are all talk. They're not going to do anything. I'll be very surprised. Then they haven't done anything since what? 2016? Since they walked out of the stadium when the prices rose? They haven't done anything ever since.
Okay, hold on. So let me come to Ricardo and Fati, man. Brighton.
He just signed his contract about like 30 minutes.
Just signed his contract just now, so it's real. It ain't fake.
I blame HH for this. I'm gonna keep it real.
Actually, blame
Look.
I remember.
You cannot blame me for everything, bro.
I can't because I remember when Messi left Barcelona and we were talking about who gets that number 10, who gets that number.
And then, Ansu got the number 10, and I was like, this is great. This is black excellence. Only for HH, the man who's so miserable in life, cursed a young black man creating legacy at my club, and just wasn't good enough for him. And now we are here 2-3 years later. The guy's knees are on cheese strings. This guy, a poor guy, I feel bad for him. But I'll be honest, Brighton's not a bad team. They have a great manager. They have produced great players, great talents, I should say. They work great with talents. This is probably the best case scenario for Ansu Fati to regain his confidence and maybe go back on track to being the player that he may have been.
Okay, let's talk. Is this a potential path of rediscovery, or is this the beginning of the end of his Barca career?
We'll have to see, because if he goes to Brighton and he stinks it up over there, I think that's it for him. And I think it's mad awkward, because I think when he comes back to Barcelona, whether he's a better player or he's the same or he's even worse, what do you still give him that number 10? That's a very, very weird situation to be in for Barcelona, more so. Who are you going to give that number 10 to? I'm hearing people are ready to give it to Lamine Yamal, but he's not even registered in the first team. But the thing is, look, keep that number 10 vacant until somebody's comes of age.
Yeah, you know what? I think just chill with the number 10 jersey. You don't, because I feel that with what has happened to Ansu Fati, there's no player Barca that deserves a number 10 jersey. No one deserves it. So keep it on ice, because you can't give it to Pedri. That doesn't make sense. Just keep it on ice.
No, Pedri got it.
So are you going on all fours like Cardi B for Cancelo then?
Whoa. That was an insane question.
I told you I don't rate Cancelo. I don't rate Joao Felix. So I don't rate any man named Joao. So
there must be a good Joao.
Especially the ones that play for Portugal, man.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he's Brazilian, but not Portuguese.
Joao Paulinho?
Yeah.
Portuguese. Give it to a player that's actually never gonna see the field. So whoever that is, give it to him.
Do you know that? In a way, they'd probably give it to Sergio Roberto just as like an honorary thing and so forth. And I think if they do that, then Barca should fold as a club.
10
I think
out
they
of
should
10
fold
talent,
as a club.
man. 10 out of 10.
Also, because now what's the show? Shout out to your boy Suvic Day. HH, how do you rate Paulinho? So we're hearing about this whole Paulinho to Bayern thing, bro. Now it's maybe too late in the day, because Fulham say they need a replacement before they can get through. But like Ricardo than anyone else, if Bayern gets Paulinho, so they've improved the attack in Kane, improved the defense in Kane, then they're now producing their midfield in Paulinho.
They improved the attack with Kane, defense with Kane, and midfield with Kane?
No. Attack with Kane, defense with Kim Min-jae, midfield potential with Paulinho, and they have some no-name bomb as a keeper, but it is what it is. Bro, if they get Paulinho, bro, could you say what's up, and do you rate him highly? Because Paulinho is high as a midfield. He's a very good midfield. He's very good at his job. He's very good at his role.
I only found him watched him a few times. He's actually not a bad player. He's pretty good. Could he elevate his game at Bayern Munich? I think so. He seems like a profile that Bayern Munich wants. Bayern Munich fans want. So we'll just have to wait and see what he can do there.
Apparently, Fulham are getting Amrabat as the replacement for Paulinho.
I thought United were on with
No.
Can we talk about
if Amrabat goes to Fulham after all the twerking he's been doing for Manchester United.
I'm gonna keep it real. Amrabat is hype, bro. He's sloppy seconds for everyone, bro. Every single club, he's a sloppy second. Let's keep it real. Like Man United, he's their last choice.
AK, are you gonna allow guys to insult a Moroccan like this level there, bro? AK, you can't do this. I'm hearing some anti-Moroccan sentiments.
AK doesn't even rate him like that.
He's not that guy. Let's be honest. He's not that guy. He's not even the best Moroccan midfielder.
Wait, so no. Okay, guys. Now, please tell me this is happening. Is Gallagher heading to Tottenham?
There's reports, but we don't know.
Isn't Gallagher your best midfielder currently?
Zima, no. Okay, wait, hold on, Zima. Let me rant. Now, I pray this report isn't true, but apparently there was a report saying that the Chelsea staff, not players, the staff said they were angry that Mount was allowed to leave because he was an inspiration for youngsters. So they are fighting for Conor Gallagher to stay.
If
Gallagher stays because a cook or a cleaner or a dustbin lady likes him, then something is wrong with my club. Bro.
No, but HH, when they say staff, it's not that staff. Come on, they're talking about like the academy guys and all that stuff. No, but let's be, Conor Gallagher has not been that bad. Like,
yeah, I can.
Gallagher's been doing the same, but hold up, Lavia is here now. And I'm sorry, Conor Gallagher, you are surplus to requirements.
No, he's still a squad player. He can still be a squad player. I don't mind. He doesn't have to be a starter.
Zeman.
You literally only have 3 options in the midfield, excluding Gallagher. So Gallagher would be like your 4th to squad player to starter. Let's be honest, he's been one of your top.
Okay, Zeman,
he's been one of your top
if he's a squad player, cool. As long as he's not a bona fide starter, fine.
He would.
Great squad player.
If it's based on merit, his performances have actually been good recently. You can't even deny
Zeman, we have Lavia.
Performance has been hype.
But it's just that
Zeman, I'm not rating you against a team whose home stadium is someone's kitchen and AFC Wimbledon, bro. So I'm gonna need you to ball against much better opposition.
He played well against West. He played well against Liverpool. But the thing is that as a squad, Gallagher is not a starter, but as a squad player, the guy is very good.
Yes, no.
He knows his role.
Can you agree? As a squad player, he's a very good asset. Yes, he's a great squad player.
Yeah, and he's very versatile. He's very versatile as well. Well, the thing is that if Tottenham want to drop the Havertz type of money, then we can talk. If they want to drop the 60 mil, 50 mil, then maybe we might be open to selling. But because the thing is that there's English tax, they're a rival. And the thing, how do you call it? It's quite late in the market. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's true. We have to add the English tax. We have to add the rival tax, and we have to add as well that is late in the market.
But Ken, but since we're here with Chelsea, Kenny, you have to explain to me why. First of all, Kenny, your club went for Cole Palmer, and your club went back into the Bible.
I thought you rated
with
him.
Corinthians.
What happened?
Kenny, why is your club? Because Kenny, I've never seen a club do this before ever. I've never seen a club with money spend the bulk of their money on guys under the age of 6. So Kenny, why is your club doing this and acquiring guys this? Can you explain?
Oh no, I don't know. They might be inspired by that Swiss name, the YB. But the thing is, I don't get it. They keep buying these Brazilians like youngsters. I don't know what's going on. They're just buying Brazilian
Kenny,
youngsters.
Kenny, here's my thing. One part of me says that, okay, this is something building for the future. Another part of me is thinking that, are you trying to just buy these guys for low because you want to sell them higher later? So you're pretty much running a scheme.
So
that's basically it. But the thing is that the price they're buying them for is crazy. Like, they're buying them for like
Kenny,
20.
like you see, that would work well, but if you've put down 100 plus for Enzo, 100 plus for Caicedo, 45 for Cole Palmer, that's a lot. So do you believe that you can sell Cole Palmer for 60 or 70? Because it's one or two. Either you believe, oh no, these guys can be amazing in the future, or you're trying to buy low and sell high.
But
that's
the problem with your club. You guys are all investing in this. You guys are all investing in the future, and that's it. That's not how you create a squad. You can't just create a squad with a bunch of future stars, because majority of them aren't going to succeed. Because let's be honest,
Zeman, my response is this. Zeman, okay, why are there Chelsea fans on Twitter who are excited about this then? Where does the excitement come from?
That's because, like I said, Todd B got you guys hooked on the signing players. He got you hooked on those drugs. Like, that's what he got. You guys get happy by the signings, but you guys don't really question, like, what type of squad you're building. Because let's be honest, if you're buying a bunch of youngsters, how much of them are bound to succeed? Because it depends on environment, mentality. You don't know them that well. You're just buying players off the street consistently. I feel like this is just like this is going to get you guys in a lot of problems in the future.
Elijah.
To also kind of add to Zeman's point, it's basically, you guys are basically you're stocking on draft picks without tanking. So you're basically doing what Oklahoma City Thunder is doing, grabbing all these draft picks, hoping that one of these or 5 of these guys can pan out for the right reasons. I don't think that's not how that's going to work. So
because Elijah, I think my thing with the toilet is that there's never been a club in history of football that has done this.
No, of course not.
And there's a reason why, because you don't do this in football.
No.
So how are you operating this? Like, no, this doesn't make any sense. And allegedly, my worry is that why aren't there other Chelsea fans that have a much larger reach than me calling this out? But whenever I go onto Twitter, I'm like, oh my gosh, look at Chelsea, amazing. Alex Goldberg, CFC Mod, you have the power to be like, hang on. Why are you spending 90% of your acquisition on young potentials? If you have the money, get some 27, 28-year-olds ready-made players.
It's because they know, because I'm sure it's because these signings are a way to appease the fan base so that you guys don't end up like, for example, I'll give our example, like us complaining, oh my gosh, we don't have enough bodies or we don't have signings. So this is one way to appease the noise to shut you guys up so that there's no complaints. And another one, I've just finished reading the Guardian article here. It looks like Bayern is also interested in trying to get Gallagher, but is willing to get him at the same rate you guys got for Cole Palmer. So you have two teams, HS. So you have an option to sell. The thing is just like, who do you want to sell to? So Bayern is willing to give you 45. Tottenham wants to give you maybe 40. I think I read it was 30.
No, but the issue is that it's too late in the day, and we need corner for squad depth. See, if you're giving us this money earlier on, then that's fine, but we need it for squad depth in case Lavia goes down or Casado goes down. So we actually do need him now, based on how late it is in the day. So okay, Ricardo, can you put a positive spin, because I know you like educational matchups. Can you put a positive spin on what Chelsea are doing, buying all these youth players? Is there a positive spin?
Human trafficking.
Human trafficking.
Wait, Ricardo, you're on mute, bro. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were talking. I was watching something else on another tab. Sorry. What was your question?
Well, hoping I'm watching. So, can you put a positive spin on Chelsea's acquisition of all these youth players? Because I think it looks a bit fishy, unless maybe is there some method in the madness?
Trust the process?
Does trust the process work in football?
Yeah. Look at Arsenal.
Yes, this is true.
Hey, why did you laugh after saying that?
No, that's because you back Arteta. I know you.
Does it even work in basketball?
So this is the thing. That's
the thing. Did it actually work for the 76ers? I don't think it did.
It didn't. No, but if you think about it, like, I see what Chelsea's doing. They're trying to buy half the favelas in Brazil. One of them's got to turn out to be a Pele or at least a Neymar. To be honest, I think they're missing every time, because a lot of these Brazilian guys are buying. I have never heard of any of them. I only heard of Andre Santos and then Angelo Gabriel, but you can send these guys on loan. Like, to be honest, if they're really
because see, that's the worrying thing. Now, people can install the football hut all you want, but I rep the football hut. And the football hot's unofficial South American scouts correspondent with Ricardo, he's not head. So if our correspondent in South America is not head of any of these guys, I'm sorry, I'm not repping them, because I respect the football hot's scouts' eye for talent over Todd Bowley and his data sheets. So Ricardo, what the hell?
I'll be honest. Your scouting in France is better than your scouting in South America.
No. And also say also AK and P. Do you know the annoying thing is that we get this no-name Brazilian, and then I look at the names. Oh my gosh, because of the Brazilian, fire emoji. Wait, are you dumb? So all because they're Brazilian, like, yeah, man, we're gonna the Brazil. Let's cook. Tony's cooking. It's like, are people really this dense and stupid?
He could be an enter now. You never know.
So this is a guy that you've not even seen play. But my issue though is that because Ricardo always gives an oh yeah, this is this guy from Brazil, this guy from South America. The fact that Ricardo, you've not repped anybody we've bought. I'm worried now.
No. Like I said, there's two. The first two, Andre Santos, he's very good, and Angelo Gabriel, he's good.
But you
What
guys sent
about
these.
the
So
Kendry
what
Paez?
about the
Kendry
4,000
Paez?
other Brazilians?
What about Washington DC?
No,
What about Washington, man?
Washington,
Washington,
DC, man.
David, Washington. I honestly, I've never heard of this guy. The kid Kendry Paez is actually good. I'm not gonna lie. He's actually good.
He was linked to Barca a while ago, man.
So they got 3 South American kids out of like 20, I guess. Only 3 of them are good. These guys are trying to beat Barcelona and Real Madrid so bad, but
Bro, I thought David Washington was an NFL player for a second.
No, but it's I mean, like, no, because I really do think my worry is they're playing like a numbers game. Let's just cast the nets in the favelas, and surely basically, if we get 10 Brazilians, at least 2 or 3 are going to say what's
you guys
up.
are bought, like, other than the other 2, you guys are just getting like PMP Brazilians. You're not even getting the techie ones. So
Yeah.
No, HA, we got to talk about your club's future, man. It ain't looking so good, man. What's gonna happen in 5 years?
How do you invest in the future in your future's ass?
Wait, can I name Chelsea's midfield options very quickly?
They have
Lord.
The midfield options are Enzo, Caicedo, Lavia, Gallagher, Ugo Chukwu, this Gabriel Moscardo guy they're gonna get, Andre Santos, Casadei.
Who? He went to Leicester, bro, on loan.
He's on loan. Exactly, he's still on
Yeah,
loan.
Andre Santos as well. He went on loan.
Yeah, Santos,
Chukwemeka as well.
Yeah, is it Forest?
Yeah, he went to nothing. Yeah, he went to Forest. It doesn't make sense. Forest are buying like couple midfielders as well.
Wait, hold on, hang on.
If you can help his Forest.
So Andre Santos is supposed to be one of the guys who were repping. Why was he sent out on loan?
Because your club.
No. I get that he was sent out on loan, but why did you send him to Forest? Forest are buying like 1,000 players again. They want to buy midfielders.
Jesus.
You guys buy without thinking.
He's barely going to play over there.
Look, all I'm saying is this: that we better get top 5. After all of these acquisitions, we better get top 5. You know, because if we don't get to top 5, then that's a mess. All right, guys, man, I'm gonna go and read these Starfield reviews.
No Mbappe extension.
Oh, so okay, yes. You know what? Okay, last topic. Thank you. Last topic. Okay, let me put it straight back.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Actually, I should have put in there. So, guys, here's the thing. So, AK is our unofficial and our unpaid French correspondent for the Football Hotman. So, AK as our unofficial correspondent, what is the news from reputable French outlets? Don't give me any news from Baguette's news or the local Eiffel Tower news and everything.
I'm not gonna give you any PSG community news.
No. So I don't want to hear anything from PSG Hope, PSG Worldwide, PSG Forever. No, please not. No.
I mean,
PSG community.
The consensus opinion in France is that he's gonna stay, and they're gonna try to offer him an extension this season.
But no, okay. How likely is it that he commits long term? That's what I want to know. That he commits long term to PSG.
I mean, I don't know a figure I can tell you. I'll probably say about 60-40 he commits to PSG. Because because that's why they bought Ousmane Dembele. They're buying Barcola. He thinks that the project at PSG is much more appealing now than before. That's why he even decided to stay, and that's why they started talking again. Remember, before the second week of August, they were offering him extensions and he wasn't replying.
Okay. Here's what I need to get. Does Mbappe realize that he's bound by my narratives? AK, Mbappe needs 3 UCLs for my agenda. and first of all, basically, he needs 2-3 Ballon d'Ors. Give me 2 UCLs. With your World Cup argument, I can build a case. yes. So that's my thing. Because my thing though is that, look, see, it's unlikely for me to, because the other dude has too many Ballon d'Ors. I'll tell you, so the other dude. But my thing is that if I could just give me 2-3 UCLs, 3 Ballon d'Ors, with your World Cup argument and the potential 2026 World Cup, I can build a damn good case. But AK, you're not giving me a Ballon d'Or or UCL at PSG. So, can you please, how do we convince Mbappe that this PSG project, it's never going to work?
One option I can give you is, like Ricardo gave you the option of choosing a South American wonder kid, if Mbappe stays at PSG. I can give you the option of choosing another French wonderkid.
Ooh, cook.
Because Mbappe stays at PSG. I can give you want Cherokee, you want Desiree Doué, you want Enzo Lefebvre. I can give you many options.
Do they have a World Cup at 19?
They got Cole Palmer.
They also need Miller.
No. Okay. Anybody can jump in. Who believes Mbappe actually commits long term to PSG?
I do, because he's an idiot. He's an idiot.
I mean, man.
Wait, hold on, Ricardo, and then Ricardo.
Bro, the thing is for me is like, I don't even know. Like him staying would not surprise me, but even as a Barcelona, I'm like, bro, when are you gonna go to Madrid so we can kick on this whole, full-time depression I have pending when you come? but I'm not gonna lie, man. If he extends at PSG, I'm all about calling Real Madrid fans Real Adam 22 because these guys have been cucked by Mbappe for the longest time. I've never seen a player do this to a club like Real Madrid. Never.
Oh no. Misby actively hates him. Misby Nation actively hates Mbappe.
No, but you know what the most shameless thing is though? That this is the most shameless. This whole day, ever since what's his face, Erling Haaland has won the UEFA Men's Player of the Year, I've been seeing nothing but slander on Mbappe. Like, this should be you, blah blah blah. You come to a serious team, this and that. These guys hate this guy, but the moment he joins their club, these guys are gonna be throwing their ass in a circle. Like, no, like they're so shameless. But if he stays at PSG, I've said this before. I can see what he's trying to accomplish, which would be very interesting. But I would say he's a Barca legend in my books. The
other thing they're saying, HH, is that the extension will basically give Mbappe and PSG like a compromise where he'll be sold for a certain figure next year.
That's what I'm saying, because my belief is that this contract extension is that PSG eventually get a fee. Because my thing, Ricardo, is that don't get sold in this dream. Kane wisened up. Don't be sold on, oh my gosh, imagine if you win a trophy for Tottenham. No, it's never happening. Mbappe, imagine if I will give them the UCL. No, it's very tempting. But as they say in the Bible, don't fall into temptation. That's temptation.
I've heard in France, they're not allowed to put clauses in a contract. That's why they don't have release clauses. So I don't know how they can put a clause in their new contract about him guaranteeing being sold. So it's French law.
Yeah, you can't do it. It's called like something different. It's like
the LFP will not allow that, man.
Some weird stuff.
There's some weird guys. They won't let you do.
They're gonna have to rely on a spit handshake to that. Okay, Mbappe, I promise you, we'll sell you next year. You signed to 2026, and he's never getting sold, man. I'm telling you.
Macron is behind the HH. I feel like Macron is using Mbappe as a ploy, while because he's kind of down bad in France right now. So this is cool.
Wait, hold on. You're using Goat Pape as a political tool.
HH, I'll give you some French
in the first place.
Macaroons.
Look, okay.
It makes sense.
Political tool.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'll give you some French wonder that you can rep.
AK, no. AK, he dropped a 3-piece in the World Cup final. He's 5-2 over Messi, and he won a World Cup at 19. I am sticking with Mbappe because the agenda is too strong. All I need is 2 UCLs and 3 Ballon d'Ors. Then I can make a case.
You literally said that if he stays at PSG, you'll rep another.
No. Okay, if he commits to PSG, I'll take a break and reassess.
No, wait. You said something. You said something a few months ago. You said, if Mbappe extends at PSG, you're gonna give up and you were gonna spill out all the narratives you have against them. So I'm holding you to your word.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
if he stays, will he actually switch to Allen's?
No, I can't.
You can't.
I may have to look at Vinny, bro. Just like Vinny, you have to step up your Brazil game, bro. You have to step up your Brazil.
He does have the seal already. He does have the seal.
But he has to step up for Brazil.
And he has a seal winning goal.
HH, what would you do? HH, what would you do if Haaland wins the Ballon d'Or this year? What would you do if Haaland wins the Ballon d'Or this year?
It's going to Messi. Everyone knows it's going to Messi. So why are you waiting?
There's no guarantee.
Yeah.
I don't know. That MLS tax might be real.
Wait, Abdallah, you're saying that they're not giving the Ballon d'Or to Messi? Come on, bro. Like,
there's no guarantee.
It's called World Cup tax. Like Haaland won the UEFA award because of Champions League.
Six-week tournament.
I don't know that. Yeah, that MLS tax might be real.
You don't have to have a conversation.
And the fact that the World Cup was it was last year already.
Haaland deserves the Ballon d'Or because another Ballon d'Or isn't doing shit for Messi after the World Cup. So,
no, but look, it is what it is. It's called the Ballon d'Or is not about merit. It's about marketing and agenda driven.
I mean, sure.
As long as Messi, no, bro. Someone actually made an amazing comment. I wish I was pulling for. They said that Ronaldinho made me fall in love with football, but Messi paid my bills, which is true, bro. No.
YouTube. No. He's talking about Twitter.
No. Content. Like, bro,
I mean, yeah,
bro. Messi and Ronaldo is a big reason why I have a career. This, bro. So as much as I crap on Messi, thank you.
No, but I've said it several times. I want Haaland to win because hopefully that kicks off Mbappe's career to take it seriously.
Yes,
and I want Messi to stay on 7 Ballon d'Ors just for the shit. So.
No, but I think I think if Haaland gets that Ballon d'Or, I think Mbappe will be like, okay, hold up. Let's stop the bricks. Because we're not living in a world where Haaland has more Ballon d'Ors than Mbappe. No, I am not living in a world where Haaland has more Ballon d'Ors than Mbappe. That is disgusting.
No, but
Mbappe, but see, the thing is, Mbappe is like, someone just tell Mbappe, you can't win the UCL with PSG. You can't. So step away from that dream and go to a club like Bayern, like Real Madrid, like Chelsea that has UCL heritage.
He's not going to Chelsea.
It's not Chelsea.
Go to a UCL heritage club. Okay. Which club has more UCL heritage, Chelsea or PSG?
PSG.
No, but come on. Most clubs are more usage than PSG. No, but let's be real.
What?
I think it depends on how the this year Champions League campaign goes with PSG. I think if they lose quite early, I think he might just go. But if they go quite far, I don't know. It's just I just feel it's gonna stand out.
I'm just saying Mbappe should fulfill his destiny, man. Like he's already one of the most hated players on the planet. I don't know. Barcelona are incredibly hated for whatever reason. Just become the ultimate villain, man. Just come to Catalonia.
No, you guys are the.
Bro, that would be a plot twist from hell. If Mbappe, hold on.
No, they don't have the.
No, don't forget.
They don't have the facilities for that.
Let's live in a fantasy. If in a crazy world, somehow, somewhere, Mbappe end up in Barca, do you know that Figo will be like? Basically, nobody will talk about Figo anymore.
If that happens, I'm discrediting Messi and his World Cup.
Mbappe, make it happen. Mbappe, please make it happen, bro.
If that happens, he might be the GOAT, bro. I can't deny his success.
Let's move, man.
Okay, guys, peace. So, guys, we'll see you on that Saturday hangout, guys. Peace out, stay true, stay real. Zad is still the GOAT, guys. Peace out.
Bye.